Welcome grid. Sound of fight. Is freaking out. Tonight. The Pale Ranger cosmic power comes down. Analyzing movies while defending the land. The hero with the brain so strong. Breaking down the lore while he's morphing along. From sci-fi to comics, he theorizes it all. But when monsters attack, he answers the call. From the morphing grid, a power cosmic flows. Deep and sword is rising up and Golden's going toe to toe. Sworder's watching through the glow, guiding him to fight. Welcome to the morphing grid, where Ranger shines so bright. Lord Zed is scheming, making monsters grow. But Theta's got his intellect, he's stealing the show. With his Thetazord stomping 20 stories tall. No putty patrol or sorcery can make him fall. He dissects tropes with his mighty mind. A warrior for nerds, one of a kind. But when the grid's in peril, he steps away. From analyzing trilogies to saving the day. Through the morphing grid, your power surges high. Theta Ranger takes a stand, no monster will get by. Hurry up, the Earth's under attack. Welcome to the morphing grid, there's no turning back. Zed sends his beast, Boulder leads the charge. But Theta's bladed and wits leave him fully discharged. Cosmic energy flows from his morphing coin. When chaos erupts, the Theta Ranger joins. The viewing globe reveals a city in flames. Monsters growing bigger, but it's all the same. The sword comes alive and the battle is won. Theta Ranger's legacy has only just begun. To the morphing grid, a power cosmic flows. The sword is rising up and Golder's going toe to toe. Sworder's watching through the glow, guiding him to fight. Welcome to the morphing grid, where Ranger shines so bright. Now the grid's at peace for now, it seems. Theta Ranger scheming nerdy dreams. Analyzing films, comic shows on the side. But he's always ready for the next grid ride. Welcome to the morphing grid. Welcome to the morphing grid. Theta Ranger, welcome home. Now the grid's at peace for now, it seems. Theta Ranger scheming nerdy dreams. Analyzing films, comic shows on the side. But he's always ready for the next grid ride. Welcome to the morphing grid. Welcome to the morphing grid. Theta Ranger, welcome home.
Welcome to the Morphin Grid, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for showing up to Sci-Fi Supernatural Suspense Sundays with your boy Thetazord here. We're going to be having some fun tonight. I got some The Shadow radio program, got some horror shows, and some skits that I have to play for y'all. And we're just going to riff and have a good time tonight. And it is a good night to have some fun. How are y'all doing in the chat? Let's go through and see who all is here and say hi to all of the Rangers that showed up tonight to have some fun. Let's see. We've got, let's go to the top. We've got FKHC 2005. Thank you for showing up. Suzanne, Mama, I love you so much. I appreciate you being here. Gunner, always a pleasure. You keep this channel going strong. I love you so much, man. Thank you so much for being here. As usual, you are a king and a legend. DJ Play Nice, the master of the wrench, as well as Suzanne. Both of y'all are masters of the wrench. Thank you so much, DJ Play Nice. You rock. You are a legend as well. And then we got Penny here. Thank you so much for showing up. You're awesome, Penny. I love seeing you here. You're always a pleasure to chat with and just to be around. Puddle Jumper, thank you so much for showing up. I understand you're working. If you got a hop out. It's just a pleasure to see you here supporting the channel. And yeah, come, pop in and out if you can and see what we got going on, because we're going to be here for probably 4 hours. Lemon Pie, as usual, another amazing wrench. Thank you so much for being here. You're always a pleasure and such a great support. Even when I don't have much to show off, you're always here, helping me to get by. And Affinity, thank you so much for being here. Cheers to you, sir. Hope you're having a great night. Oh, DJ Play Nice, thank you so much for the $2. Let's go. Rock on. That is right. More phenomenal, man. We're gonna be having a good time tonight. I got a few new songs in the chamber ready to go. So we're gonna be doing probably about 6 songs tonight, a couple of skits, and then 3 radio programs. So I hope y'all are ready to have some fun tonight. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And just to give you a little taste of some of the things that I've got packed in the chamber, I want to show off this guy that I really like. He has these amazing sketches, and I wanted to play this one for y'all because I really want. If y'all don't know who Joel Haver is, he's amazing, and this is a quick little sketch, but it's really pretty funny. So check it out, and if you haven't checked out his channel, go to Joel Haver on YouTube. Here we go.
Ron Mono, you have a great power deep within you. There is much to do to unlock your potential. Together, we will be unstoppable.
Wait.
What?
You're evil.
No?
Yeah, no, you're evil. I just looked around, the vibe in here is evil as hell, bro.
That's just like the aesthetic.
No, not just the aesthetics, bro. Like, the fucking energy in here got dark. Like, dark.
Well, we're not evil. This is about, like, potential, and bettering yourself.
Hey, you. Hey, be honest. Is this guy evil? Tell me, is this guy evil? That guy.
No comment.
Come on, you can tell me. Come on, he's evil, right?
Okay, fine. Yes, he's evil. He's a little evil.
Oh, yeah, so see, you're evil, bro.
That's it. Consider your position as royal guard and your life terminated.
Wait, yeah, that was evil as hell, man. What you just said to him for what he did, punishment does not match the crime.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to HR.
Do not speak to HR.
Fuck you, I will.
Listen, I got some family issues, right? I have some invasive thoughts every now and then, but I don't act on them. I just deal with my shit, man. I thought this was like counseling, but you're trying to do evil shit, man. I'm out, man. Sorry, man. I'm out, man.
Do we have any other candidates?
I don't think so.
Shit.
I thought that was pretty funny. I love that guy. He has amazing content. So go and give him a look afterwards if you get a chance. And I'm gonna get into my first song. I don't know if y'all remember Harvey Danger, but I used to love this song. So let's start it off. Can y'all hear that? I actually don't want y'all to hear that. So let me know. I don't think y'all can. Y'all didn't hear any music, right? I'm just going to use it to as a backup. But anyway, regardless. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you couldn't hear the music? Yeah. Oh, are you kidding? I had the voice changer on the entire time. Oh, of course. Oh, are you kidding? I had the voice changer on the entire time. Oh, of course. Oh, are you kidding? I had the voice changer on the entire time. Okay, now I'm hearing like an echo. What the hell did I do? Okay. I'm sorry about that. That was a weird way to start, having the voice changer on. Anyway, I guess, well, I guess it had to happen sooner or later. Had to have a little hiccup, but now I'm on Echo. How about now? Let's try this. How about now? Echo, 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 echo. Is it still good, or do I need to change it back? It's 5 out of 5 now. No echo. All right, we're good. All right, now we're gonna start on some mystery science theater kind of stuff. This was The Witch's Sabbath is what it's called. Let me know if you can hear this.
This is NPR, National Public Radio.
You're tuned to 89.7 FM WUWM Milwaukee.
Broadcast permission for the following program is made possible by the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents...
This is NPR, National Public Radio.
You're tuned to 89.7 FM WUWM Milwaukee.
Broadcast permission for the following program is made possible by the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents...
All right, DJ. How's the sound? Is it too loud?
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. And at midnight, according to the old chronicles, there will be a convocation of sorcerers, devils, demons, goblins, and ghouls, and they would thereupon proceed to hold an orgy in a manner and fashion too sinful even to contemplate. And woe to the unfortunate mortal who would be compelled to participate in these hellish rituals that were profanely called a witch's Sabbath. A witch's Sabbath. You say it's superstition, an old wives' tale, a throwback to a more innocent era. Don't be too sure the era you live in today isn't the most innocent era in all history. What is this? Where am I?
Where you always wanted to be, baby. You're at a party, Tiger. What a party. Look, beautiful women. All for you. And fabulous food. That fountain,
That's
it's
what I'm talking
champagne.
about.
All yours, baby. It's what you always dreamed of, Tiger.
Oh, I'm dreaming.
I'm dreaming again.
Not this time, it's real. Now it's real.
Why? Why are you doing this for me?
Because we love you. Oh, how we love you. We would even die for you, baby. Just as you might even die for us, Tiger.
I feel like we're gonna need a booty break pretty soon.
Our mystery drama, Witch's Sabbath, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dam and stars Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. We live in what we are pleased to call an advanced era. We have a kind of amused contempt for the superstitions of our ancestors. We civilized people, we know everything, except perhaps that civilization is only skin deep. For a highly reliable estimate of the human condition, we refer you now to Francis Aloysius O'Boyle, whose knowledge of mankind was acquired during 35 years of faithful service behind a bar.
In a place like this, you get all kinds, and you hear everything. The rich man has his psychiatrist, the religious man has his priest, and the drinking man has his publican. All them words. Is it a coincidence they all begin with a P? Here I spent my whole life thinking I was just a bartender, but this professor comes in here one night. There's another smart word that begins with a P, huh? And he calls me publican. Oh, that's the traditional English word for saloon keeper. I think it sounds kind of dignified, don't you? Well, anyway, like I started to tell you, you get all kinds. It's a pretty good evening. All the regulars are here.
Exactly.
And just about midnight, this guy comes through the door. His clothes, not too expensive, not too cheap, just middle. You know what I mean? The only thing is, he's got a very scared look.
Did the sound stop for y'all? Sound messed up for me. I wanted to make sure it's going all right. Yeah.
Come in here for an inquisition. I want a drink. Just pour me one, if you don't mind.
So I read. You know what I mean? The only thing is, he's got a very scared look on his face. So I say to him, what do you have? And he answers,
What do you got?
me? I got everything, pal. Name it.
Well, I want a drink.
Sure, what kind of drink?
Now, please, I didn't come in here for an inquisition. I want a drink. Just pour me one, if you don't mind.
So I reached for the nearest bottle and poured him a glass. He made a very, very sour face as he dragged it down. You could tell he didn't like it. Yet for a guy who didn't like it, he kept putting it away. So I said, don't you think you had enough?
No.
Well, he still seemed perfectly sober. It was just that he appeared to be more scared than ever. Now, in my business, you make it a rule, never start up with a customer. But this guy was so frightened that I felt I just had to break that rule, just this once. And I did. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Reason I'm asking, you don't look too good.
You know something? You should mind your own business.
You know something? I think you're right. Well, I forgot all about it until about 1:45 when I give everybody in the place the usual warning. All right, last call.
Last call for what?
I don't need a comedian in a joint this hour of the night. It's the last call for what do you think?
Well, I'm not sure. You see, I don't frequent places like this as a rule.
Well, what are you doing tonight? Slumming?
No, please, I didn't mean it to sound that way.
You decided you want to rub shoulders with the peasants?
No,
Where you been pouring down that juice? Where you usually go for it?
Well, you see, I'm not really a drinker.
Is that a fact?
No, the reason I came in here is because I'm so upset and I'm so frightened, you see, and it's so light in here and it seems so safe.
Like I said, last call. If you want to have another drink, one more is all you can buy.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, there's something going on. I don't get what's going on. I just don't get it. This is so weird. I don't understand what's going on. I'm sorry about this, everybody. Technical difficulties. Test. Okay, there's something going on like with my actual sound. Hold on, I'm sorry about this. Oh, shit. See, and y'all can hear me though. That's the thing, is that I know y'all can hear. Well, I don't know y'all can hear.
Well, I warn you. Better not take more than 9 minutes.
Okay. You see, I had left my office at the usual hour of 5 p.m. I was walking to the bus stop. I commute, you see, from Blairville. We own a house there. It's a split level, and we were able to buy it very...
Is the house important to this story? I'm saying this for your own good, because all you got left is 8.5 minutes.
Is it
I don't understand what just happened.
important to the story? I don't know.
I listen to thousands of these stories. Stick to the point.
Okay. I left the office. I was walking to the bus stop.
We already established the bus stop.
Please.
You only got 8 minutes.
I stopped to wait for the light to change, and suddenly I heard a voice say,
Hiya, baby. You want to have a little fun?
It's back.
Oh, I
you can hear it
see
now?
where this is going.
No, you don't. You don't. Believe me, you don't. Well, I looked, and there at the curb was a brand new sports car, imported. It was an Aracata.
Uh-huh.
And
All
in
right.
it were two of the most beautiful
weird.
women I'd
That
ever
is so weird. I
seen
can't
in my
hear
whole
it.
life.
That never happens to me.
One was blonde and one was brunette, and each had creamy white skin
Okay, I can
and
hear it.
sparkling
Can you
red
hear it?
lips. And the blonde had sea green eyes. The brunette, her eyes were a flashing black. You know the kind?
I know the kind. How are they built?
Oh, like the goddesses of ancient Greece, but much more slender.
That's a promising start. All right, now get to the action. You got 7 minutes.
Okay. It was the blonde who had asked if I wanted to have some fun.
What are you saying?
No.
You've done the right thing. You could have gone along with him. There'd been a guy waiting with a gun. and he lifts your bankroll. The old Murphy game. You've done the right thing. You always got to think of that.
No, I was thinking of the fact that I had taken a solemn vow to be faithful to my wife.
And you should get a gold star for that.
Yeah, but then the brunette said...
Come on, Tiger. We're going to a party.
And what did you say?
I said... I said...
Well, come on. You got 6 minutes.
Now, believe me. You must believe me. There was a confusion of signals between my brain and my voice.
Yeah.
Now consider the mind as a computer.
You say that word one more time and you'll be barred from this joint for life.
No, but it's true. The answer that my brain fed to my voice was, no thanks. But the answer that came out was,
yeah?
Hey, honey, what are we waiting for? And before I knew it, I was in the sports car.
Well, you are a sly one, Mr. Harness.
Where those words came from, I'll never know. Why I said them, I'll never know. I didn't want to get into the car with those women.
No, of course not.
No, and anyway, the brunette turned to the blonde and asked...
Will he do?
And the blonde winked at me and said...
How about it, baby?
And you said?
I said... I wanted to say, please let me out of here. I'm a most happily married man. I wanted to say that. But the words that came out said, let's go, girls.
Why didn't you just open the car door and jump out?
Because I couldn't.
I'm with you, pal. I couldn't either. So look, you got 4 minutes. And you ain't even got to the good part yet.
Well, we were going down Main Street. And the blonde placed her arms around me and she kissed me.
Now we're getting there.
And I think I must have passed out.
That must have been some kiss.
Oh, yeah, it was. There was fire in it, and ice, and champagne bubbles, and I just don't know how to describe it.
Oh, you don't have to describe it.
And then everything sort of disappeared, you see, or I might have passed out.
It was like that, huh?
I don't know how long it lasted, but when I woke, I was in a kind of a room, and there was a kind of music. And there was a fire burning in the middle of the room. And I thought, that's kind of strange because there was no fireplace. And I shouted, fire, fire.
Don't get excited, baby. Nothing to be scared of yet, Tiger.
And they were there in the room. This crazy looking room with wild kind of pictures on the walls. The blonde and the brunette. And each was wearing a long robe. And I looked at myself, and I was wearing a long robe, too. Hey, where am I? What's the meaning of this?
Well, we asked you to come to a party, baby. Oh, yes, indeed, Tiger. A party.
Well, my clothes, what happened to my clothes?
Well, it's a formal party. Now you're dressed right for it.
Now, what party are you talking about?
The kind of party you've been dreaming about all your life. Wild. Crazy. The most beautiful women in the world. And here we are. With a fountain of champagne. Look, baby. There it is.
What? The fire. What did you do to the fire? How did the fire turn into a fountain? A fountain of champagne?
Well, would you rather it was a fire?
Well, I...
All your life you wanted to swim in a champagne fountain.
Who are you talking about?
You, Perry Harnisfeger Jr. Haven't you always dreamed about it?
I never told anyone.
Beautiful women, a champagne fountain, music.
Wait.
You're a king, Tiger. A king. It's what you always wanted, baby.
No, it's not what I always wanted.
Who are you kidding? You secret dream. His Majesty. King Perry Harnisfeger. Hail His Majesty King Perry Harnisfeger. Hail! Hail King Perry! Tiger, your loyal subjects await your command.
Look, please, tell me what this is. How did I get here?
Oh, we invited you to a party. This is a party.
But this fire that turns into a champagne fountain, this table with the most fantastic food, and the people, all these people, who are they?
Well, they're your loyal subjects. You always wanted to be a king. Your secret desire. Every wish comes true tonight.
Yes, but...
But what?
My wife is expecting me home. She'll worry.
What do you care?
Well, you want her to worry.
No, that isn't true. That isn't. What was that?
You made him angry.
He? Who is he?
But don't do it again.
Who did I make angry?
The prince.
The prince? Who is he?
The Prince of Darkness.
The Prince of Darkness.
Who spoke my name?
What? Where did he come from?
Who is this?
This is the Tiger Prince.
Yeah, the guest of honor for the party.
He doesn't look like much to me.
That's true.
A meek little watery-blooded clerk, if you ask me.
Well, that's what he
Sounds
looks
like
like.
Vincent Price.
He's a tiger inside.
A lover.
A killer.
Ruthless.
Reckless.
Fit to be the guest of honor.
Then let the party begin.
Let the party begin.
The lights. What's happening to the lights? It's getting dark in here.
Who shall speak the invocation?
That's you, baby. Recite the prayer, Tiger.
What prayer?
The Sabbath prayer. Let the Sabbath begin.
Sabbath? I thought this was a party.
Well, it is, baby. Say the Sabbath prayer.
What kind of Sabbath?
A witch's Sabbath.
A witch's Sabbath.
A Sabbath for witches.
A witch's Sabbath. Well, you must admit, you don't get invited to one of those every day. And the question you might be asking yourself is, how did our rather prosaic Perry Harnishfigger get invited to this one in the first place? Well, by this time you know perfectly well you don't get any of the answers in the first act. Therefore, I shall return with Act 2.
Act 2.
Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of the party. Two very pretty ladies, one a blonde and one a brunette, were driving about in an expensive sports car looking for a gentleman to escort them to a party. And gallant Perry Harnishfigger volunteered. Well, when he arrived, he discovered that the party had a kind of indefinable religious tinge to it. It was a Sabbath of sorts, or to be exact, a witch's Sabbath.
A witch's Sabbath?
Oh, yes. These ladies are witches.
Witches? But witches are...
Are what? Hideous old crones? Why? I am the prince. These are my handmaidens. Why shouldn't they be beautiful?
Oh, please, where am I? What's happening to me?
This is a religious assembly.
I want to go home.
Why?
Why?
Well, answer the prince, baby.
Answer the Prince of Darkness, Tiger.
Why do you want to go home? You hate your home.
No, that's not true. What?
Oh, we told you not to do that.
You mustn't lie to the Prince of Darkness.
You hate your home. You hate your wife.
No, that isn't...
Don't say true.
You'll get him mad again. Relax, Tiger, relax. And let it happen.
Let what happen?
What you came here for.
What you've been dreaming of.
Toll the bell. Once, twice, thrice.
Say 3, baby.
What for?
It's the magic number. Say 3, Tiger. 3.
3.
Weave a circle round him thrice.
3 times.
3 times tonight.
3 times. You will do it 3 times.
Do what?
He doesn't know what.
He doesn't know why.
Tell him 3 times. Kill.
Kill.
Kill? What do you mean, kill?
You know what we mean. You'll kill your boss.
Your wife.
Her lover.
No. Let me out of here. Do you understand? Let me out.
Go.
What are you waiting for?
So long, Tiger.
Well, why don't you leave?
My clothes. I don't even know how I got into this robe. What did you do with my clothes?
You're wearing them.
What? How did you do that?
I can do anything. I'm the Prince of Darkness.
Now, look, Look, please, I'm just a very quiet, ordinary type of person.
Don't talk like that to him, baby.
You know what happens when you lie.
You're a machine. You make computers and you become one yourself. Your boss steals your ideas. Your best friend steals your wife.
They laugh at you. 3 people laugh at you, Tiger. Your boss,
Your best friend.
Your wife. Now kneel and pray with us.
Oh, but...
Kneel. Pray. Speak that same prayer.
What same prayer?
The prayer that was in your heart when you were walking to the bus station.
I wasn't praying.
Don't lie.
Well, I wasn't.
Look. Look out there.
Where?
See, baby.
that's the street. That's you, walking to the bus station.
Listen. Listen to what you're saying to yourself.
Listen, Tiger.
I'll kill him. I'll kill that fat, smirking, thieving slob. Who does he think he is?
That's you.
I designed the circuits. I alone worked out every production problem. It's mine. He stole it from me. He made millions. I'll kill him. One day I'll kill him.
That's you, Tiger. Now you see us in the car. And we hear what you're saying.
Loud and clear. It's a prayer.
But I didn't mean what I was saying.
You didn't.
No, it wasn't even true. A man says a lot of things he doesn't mean.
A man means every word he says.
But that's not why we picked you up.
The streets are filled with human beings who want to kill once.
But you wanted to kill 3 times.
No, that's not true.
Well, look at yourself walking down the street.
Listen to yourself. Talking to yourself.
Who do they think I am? I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. I deal in facts. Facts. You feed facts into a computer, you get answers.
What answers were you getting, Perry?
How did you know what I was thinking?
I know everything. Why do you want to kill your wife?
Because I see now.
Yes. What do you see now?
My wife. I see now. She must have always had a roving eye. But why with Joe? Why with my best friend?
Well, you know why, baby. Because he was there, Tiger, and you weren't.
The French, they have a saying.
The one who is absent is always in the wrong.
Listen to the French.
They know all about love.
Summon the demons. Summon the devils. The ghosts.
Parlez-vous?
The specters. The phantasmagoric spirits of murder and death. Summon the incubus of revenge. The evil genius of retribution. Come, all. Pray. This is the witch's Sabbath. Repeat after me. Death and the fires of hell.
Death and the fires of hell.
To the unholy 3.
To the unholy 3.
Death to all 3.
Toll the bell 3 times.
And now, Petty Harnishfager, do you shed blood tonight? Do you want to kill them? Your boss?
Your wife?
Her lover.
Do you want to kill them?
It's wrong. It's wrong.
That's not the answer. Do you want to kill them? Search your mind.
Search your heart.
Your soul.
Do you want to kill them? Answer. Yes. Rejoice, my children, rejoice! Now he is one of us. You will kill them.
Kill?
Yes, tonight. This is the night of the witch's Sabbath. The service needs one thing to be complete. Blood. My children, how wonderful are our prayers tonight. There will not be one victim, but 3.
But I can't kill. I don't know how.
I shall teach you.
I don't have the nerve.
I will steady your hand. I will harden your heart. You will kill, and then you will be free.
Free.
Free of the hate that poisons your mind.
But I'll be a murderer.
You will only murder those who murdered you. Haven't you been cheated and disgraced? Your life is empty. Your world is dead.
Oh, you have to kill, baby.
3 times, Tiger.
My son, I know the anguish of your soul. Oh, I have also been cast out. My rightful place is now held by others. My patrimony has been stolen. Here. Here is the revolver.
No.
Would you rather use a knife? The gun is quicker, Tiger. Surer. Better.
The gun is in your pocket. Now close your eyes. When you open them, you shall be in a room. The room where your boss sits in his palatial home. A comfortable room. There he counts his money. Your money. You will kill him.
Oh,
You must. It is a ritual that must be performed on the holiest of all nights. Now, when I say, open your eyes, you will be with your boss. Open your eyes.
I opened my eyes.
And I was there.
In the den of his home, my boss's home. He was listening to that high five of his, which must have cost a small fortune. Listening to that classical music he pretends to love. I say pretends because all he loves is money.
Perry, I didn't hear anyone announce you. Do you like Mozart? Excellent recording. But you don't go in for classical music, as I remember. But why did I send for you?
You didn't send for me.
No? Then what are you doing here?
Well, don't I have the right to visit you?
Perry, I see enough of you all day. Too much.
Well, you won't see me anymore.
Why? Are you quitting?
No, but you are. You're quitting this world, this life.
Oh, really? I hadn't given it much thought.
Yeah, I know, but I have. I came here to kill you.
You what? Oh, no. Not you. Not Perry Hornishwager.
With this?
Perry, you're a comedian. Put that cat pistol away.
Oh, you think I won't do it?
Why should you kill the goose that lays the golden eggs? Who else would give you a job but me?
I could work anywhere. I'm top man in my field.
Sure, Perry, sure. But you haven't had a new idea in 5 years.
Now, by that you mean you haven't stolen one of my ideas in 5 years.
When did I ever steal one of your ideas?
Our new A-line computer, that wasn't mine. Go ahead, I dare you. Say it wasn't my circuits that made it possible.
The truth is, Perry, your circuits made it impossible. It's only after we threw them out.
You're lying.
Come on, Perry, have a drink. You'll feel better. Who else could you ever work for? Who else would put up with your tantrums, your delusions of grandeur? Sometimes I wonder why I do it myself.
You know why. Because you're waiting to steal my next design, that's why.
No. No, that's not why. It was for your mother's sake.
Don't you mention my mother's name.
I guess I must have been in love with your mother.
I said don't mention her name. She was a vicious, hateful woman.
She was the most beautiful woman I ever met, your mother.
I warned you.
Perry. Perry. What did you do?
Well, what has he done? He went from that witch's Sabbath, or whatever it was, straight to his boss's home, and very quickly, before we could even get to know that gentleman, Perry shot him dead. Now, you're probably saying, is this really happening to Perry, or is it a dream? Well, it could be one, it could be the other, or it could be both. As usual, we need the third act, and I shall bring it to you in just a very few moments. Perry Hornishwager is telling a story to a rather cynical bartender in a saloon. Perry is almost milquetoast in appearance, speech, and manner, but that's on the outside. Inside, he seethes and boils and seems to be a potential volcano. It's the old story about books, covers, and judgments. So before you form yours, listen.
Now what are you telling me? These two dames picked you up, took you to this hotel room.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was a hotel room. It was more like a cavern.
And you had this dream of all this stuff like the devils and witches.
No. It wasn't a dream.
They must have fed you one of them things like poison mushrooms or something. It gives you them wild nightmares.
It wasn't a dream.
Hey, Jill.
You mean you actually killed your boss?
No.
Thank you so much.
I had a vision of killing my
by.
boss.
Now look, the only reason I'm listening to this is for those two dames, the blonde and the brunette. What happened with them? If they don't come back, then as far as I'm concerned, the story's over.
No, they never left me, you see. They were with me all the time, even when I had the vision of killing my boss.
Yeah? So what happened?
I stood there, looking at his body on the floor, in this vision that I had. And I was holding the revolver. And the blonde stepped forward and removed the gun from my hand.
I'll take that, baby. We have to reload it. The prince is very proud of you. The service can now continue. You brought us blood. Are you ready to go home?
No, I don't want to go home. I don't feel it's my home any longer.
It's because she shut you out of it. She stole your home. A man's home is his castle. What right does another man have to live in your castle, Tiger? What right? Get your home back. Kill them.
Oh, but...
Look at him. Now on the floor, the man who robbed you of your standing as a scientist, the man who used to be your boss, you killed him. So now, for those who robbed you of your standing as a man, kill them also. The pistol is in your pocket. Will you speak the word to him, Prince?
Close your eyes. When I say open your eyes, you will be in your own home. At least it's the place you pay for. But another man enjoys. When I say open your eyes, you will be home. Kill them both. Open your eyes.
So, Perry, I see you finally got home.
And I see you're here as usual, Joe.
Usual. I wish you'd come more often.
Oh, you do? Why?
Well, it beats being alone.
Hey, Joe, why don't you get yourself a wife of your own?
Why don't you mind your business, Perry?
Oh, but this is my business. It's very much my business. It could very well be that Joe feels he doesn't need a wife of his own as long as he has mine.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
Now, Perry, I don't
say anything, Joe. Don't even dignify that kind of slander with a reply.
Do you think I'm blind?
Yes. You're also deaf and dumb.
I know what's going on here.
Well, then tell me.
Are you kidding?
Look, Perry, you have to work late at the
He
plant.
doesn't have to. He wants to.
Yes, that's right. And the next time I design a new circuit that's worth a fortune, I won't say a word about it. I'll just walk out and sell it.
When did you ever design... What's the use?
Are you saying I did not design the A-line computer?
Oh, Perry, please. You need help.
Yes, I know.
What did you say?
I said I know. I need help.
You never said that before. Perry, darling, don't you see that's half the battle to face yourself squarely, to admit you need help? Don't you agree, Joe?
Yes, it's really true.
We'll find you the best psychiatrist.
I don't need a psychiatrist.
But you just said you need help.
I have the best help, the truest help, actually. The only real help there is. Religion.
Religion? Oh, sure, why not? If belief helps you, it's the most wonderful thing in the world.
Did you have a religious experience, Perry?
Yes.
Oh, Perry. I'm so happy for you. And you look so peaceful. What do you pray for?
Death.
What did you say?
Death.
Oh, no. You mustn't pray for your death.
I'm not praying for my death. I'm praying for yours.
For mine?
And his.
What are you doing, Perry? That's a gun.
Yes. A .38 caliber Valentine Porter revolver. A highly accurate weapon.
Now, Perry, don't do anything foolish.
Oh, no. No, I intend to do something smart, very smart.
You don't want to kill me.
But I do, Joe, I do.
Why, Perry? Why?
You know why.
No, I don't.
The two of you.
Perry, we never did anything.
You never even thought of it. Go ahead, tell me that. I bet you never even thought of it. Well?
Oh, yes, Perry, we thought of it.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Well, we thought of it, but we decided we couldn't do it.
And that's a lie.
We're not made that way.
Perry, you don't love me anymore, and I don't believe in divorce, so all three of us will have to go on being miserable forever.
Oh, no, not all three of us, not all three of us. Two of us will be dead.
No, Perry.
And the dead, as far as I know, are not miserable.
Perry, please, stop. Think.
And I won't be miserable.
But you will, Perry.
Oh, no, I've been commanded to do this.
Commanded? The only command there is for a thing like this is thou shalt not kill.
That's not my command.
Perry, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. Because he has darkened my soul. He has hardened my heart.
No.
He has steadied my hand.
For the love of heaven, Perry.
Not heaven, Joe. They were on the floor. Dead. My wife and her lover, who had also been my best friend. I closed my eyes for a moment as if I couldn't believe what had happened. And when I opened them again, I was back. Back in that other place. And he was there, the one who was called the Prince of Darkness. And they were there, the two who called themselves witches.
You did it, baby. You were terrific, Tiger.
You're my best-loved child, Perry.
I want to go home.
You're home now.
No.
You have a place here. You have two wives.
He means me. Oh, me too.
Look at them. Aren't they beautiful?
No, please.
You have a job, too. Keeper of the flame.
Hey, baby, that's the best job there is. You light the fire for the witches' service.
Now let the service continue.
Now let me out of here, please. Please. I'm frightened. I'm leaving.
Did you hear that? He's leaving.
He's leaving. He's leaving.
I ran from that place and from the sound of the laughter, that terrible laughter. But I ran through the dark and deserted streets of the city. I didn't stop running until I saw a light. It was safe. Here. With the bright lights and the soft music and the friendly faces. Here, I'm safe.
So? What happened? You mean you killed your wife and your friend in addition to your boss?
No, I didn't kill anybody. But the terrible thing is I wanted to. And it dominated my mind, which is why they came after me. Don't you understand?
All I understand is I stayed open past 1 o'clock because I thought you were going to tell me about those two dames. What happened to them?
They're after me.
Yeah?
I'm one of them now. Don't you see? They'll be after me as long as I live.
Okay, mister, this is it. Closing time.
Oh, please. Please don't send me out to the street, please. They're looking for me.
The men in the white coats are looking for you.
They read your mind. They read your heart.
Two beautiful dames in a sports car. Why don't I run into things like that?
You will. You will if there's evil in your mind. If there's murder in your heart, they'll find you.
Oh, but crying out loud, did I say guys in white coats are looking for you? Two guys in blue coats are looking for me. On account of you, I broke the law. I'm open. Look, officers, my watch must have been wrong. I'm not serving.
Oh, Phil, you at the
Sure.
bar. Grab him, Jack. Don't try anything.
Hey, look, there's nothing going on here.
Now, careful, Jack. He's a killer. He's armed. Now, hand over the gun, mister. Easy. That's it. I'll cuff him, Jack. Your name's Perry Harnischfager?
Yes.
This is your gun, this .38 caliber Valentine Porter?
Yes.
Hey, wait a second. I'm not dreaming. This is for real. You mean he killed somebody?
3 people.
The unholy 3.
Let's go.
Officer, wait. Let me tell you why I did it.
Mister, you better tell that to a judge and a jury.
So, like I was saying, you stand here behind a bar, you get all kinds. The stories I hear. Anyhow, the reason I bring it up is because I was reading in the paper today, and you might have seen it on the late news on the TV. Perry Harnischfeger was found guilty of murder, triple murder. His boss, his wife, his best friend. Yeah, he's going to spend the rest of his life in jail. What's that? Oh, the witch's Sabbath. Now, how could a thing like that be legit? I mean, this here is the 20th century, ain't it? Hey, where'd the time go? It's 1:45. Excuse me, friend. A couple of dames just walked in down the other end of the bar. Hey, not bad looking, huh? Yeah, I'll be right back. Well, ladies, you got time for one more before closing. What'll it be?
Hiya, baby. Hello, Tiger. You want to have a little fun?
I'm a married man.
That's why we asked. Why don't you close the place and we'll take you to a party?
Oh, well, look, I told you, I'm a married man.
Yeah, we know. That's what you have to say, baby.
But what do you want to say? Tiger.
I want to say, what are we waiting for?
Well, what are you waiting for? More? The story's over, isn't it? Or is it? Isn't this a story that has been going since the beginning of the human race? The longest continued story in the world. And if you think about it, between all our characters, we have seen practically every one of the 10 Commandments violated. When we tell you a story about wrongdoing, we present wrongdoers wholesale. I'll be back shortly. The wish is father to the thought. Who said that? Shakespeare. Who else? To which we may add, the thought is father to the deed. Or if you think about doing something, it's because you really want to do it, no matter how strange or violent it may be. And if you think long enough and strong enough, who knows? You may wind up as a guest of honor at a witch's Sabbath. Of course, you can prevent that by listening to Mystery Theater and leave all thoughts of violence here with us. After all, we do it so much better and neater, and you pay nothing in the end. Our cast included Larry Hames, Leon Janney, Marion Haley, E.V. Juster, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that one. To be honest, I completely missed the last half of it, dealing with a lot of situations that are coming up with my family and some other things. I believe the cops may be called on my mom's husband, so I apologize if I wasn't riffing and having a fun time during that. I was dealing with a lot of stuff. So, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let's let's play something kind of funny and get into a better mood, because no, Jill, it's just there are 3 huge situations that were just thrust at me. It's just the curse of me. Whenever I try to do something productive or creative, it seems like the universe just piles on a bunch of shit to deal with. And it just happens, I should be used to it by now, but let's have some fun. Let's put it past us, and hopefully let's just have some fun. So we're gonna play this and have a little bit of fun.
Once upon a time, on a planet called Cybertron, there lived a race of intelligent, humanoid, and highly merchandisable robots who could transform into vehicles and battle stations. A civil war broke this race into two factions. The Autobots, who claimed to preserve life where an Autobot just minding his own business. My squadron of Seekers ought to put a stop to that. They better, or it's their ass. We better do what he says. I like my ass. Yeah, jeez. Out of the way, quick, Scoop.
Hey Megatron, your repetitive drum and bass playlist is ready.
Kick it. No, man, I hate drum and bass. Can't you play something else? Let's see, it's on the tip of my tongue. No.
No, we didn't invite the Decepticons. Unless you did, you club music loving traitor.
Now don't worry, the Transformers will return.
All right. I enjoyed that. I thought it was kind of a funny little skit, especially if you like Transformers anyway. I'm going to do a little ditty. We're going to sing a little ditty here. And hope you like it. This is old 90s rock, Smashing Pumpkins. Just like everyone. Forever broken, never heard the word. For sure, can change the be so long. But surely has to end. The great love, they have to I do that. And this was love. I knew exactly where I was. I knew the meaning of it all. I knew the difference to the sun. I knew the echo that is loud. I knew the secrets in your smile. I knew the emptiness of you. I knew the solitude of heart. I knew the remnants of the soul. And the world is drawn into your hand. And the world is etched upon your heart. And the world so hard to understand. In the world you can't live without. The silence of the world. The silence of the world. Yes, that is Muzzle. That is one of my favorite all-time songs. Oh, thank you so much. I hope that oh, it's not of course it's not coming through clearly. That figures. Oh well. Well, I guess all we can do is keep going forward and try to make the most of it. I appreciate you all being here. Means a lot. I love y'all, and I'm gonna keep doing this every Sunday until there's no audio issues. Last week we actually had no audio issues. I don't understand what actually happened there. Was the vocal just sounding like I was far away because I wasn't seeing directly into the mic? It wasn't placed right, but I don't know. It might just be my audio mixer that's cutting in and out. So let me know in the comments if the audio is just cutting in and out, or if it just sounded like I was far away, or what, so I can, I can fix that. Yeah, Siamese Dream is a very good song too. I really enjoyed everything on Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, but Siamese Dream. What was the album that Siamese Dream was on? It was the one right after that. Oh, Siamese Dream was the album. But isn't the song? No, the song wasn't called Siamese Dream. The one that hit the music videos was something else. I'll have to look it up, but it's been a while. The only CD that I have is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. That was the one that's kind of was my track for childhood and middle school and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what the audio issue was, and I'll see if I can work on it. Tonight's just not my night, apparently. But we do have The Shadow coming up. Hopefully y'all are ready for that. I know I like The Shadow. All right, here we go.
Everything.
The Shadow knows.
The Shadow, mysterious character who furthers the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. The Shadow uses his hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so that they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the unseen voice of the Shadow belongs. Today's story, Mansion of Madness.
Hello in there. Hello? Is anybody home?
Well, you didn't expect there would be, did you, Lamont?
We didn't think we saw a light as we came up the road, Margot.
Well, then try again. What in the world is a medieval castle doing in this country, Lamont?
Oh, you know how castles get around. Now,
You do know how castles get around.
no one sees it. Well, at last. Come on, Margot. Ooh. Well, how do you do?
You will please come this way.
Thank you, DJ Play.
Thank you. Come on, Margot.
Lamont.
It's just
You
sucks
see what I hope I don't
because
see?
last week was so good.
I hope you'll pardon our intruding on you here. We stalled down the road.
You will please be seated.
Last week we didn't have
Thank
any audio issues
As
from what I
I started
remember.
to say,
It just
we
took
were
me a while
stalled
to
down
get
the
things
road.
I
started.
will strike a light.
Thank you. Our car was
Now I will call the master.
Thank you. Margot, Would you be interested in hearing how we were stalled
You
down?
will please be seated.
Nice, pleasant little man, wasn't he?
Did you see his face?
I saw half of it. It's all he has. One side is as flat as a coin. No eye, no ear.
Yes, I saw it plainly enough, Lamont. Look at this room. Those old tallow flambeaux on the wall. Everything seems so musty and old. Oh, Lamont, let's get out of here, can we? I don't like this.
Careful, Margot. Someone's coming. Look, Margot.
Good evening. My man tells me you've had trouble with your car.
Yes, we were stuck in the mud up the road a bit. I know this is an awfully late hour.
Oh, no apologies, please. It isn't often that visitors come to Belhouden, even by accident. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Calvis Madisol, uncle of Millicent Chantleford, present mistress of Belhouden Castle. On her behalf and on my own, I welcome you.
Thank you. Mr. Montesol, Miss Margot Lane.
John, Miss Lane.
How do you do? Mr. Cranston, Mr. Mondesel.
How do you do, sir?
Delighted, Mr. Cranston. May I ask in what way I can serve you?
Well, I'd like very much to use your telephone. I want to call a garage.
Telephone? We have no such thing here.
No telephone?
Nothing new has been put into this castle since it was built in 1640, nearly 300 years ago.
300 years ago?
That's correct. Belhouden was built by Sir Austin Chantleford in the early 16th century. Would you step over here a moment, please?
Oh, yes. Yes. Come on, Margot.
Yes, Lamont.
This is a portrait of Sir Austin.
Interesting looking character.
He was forced to flee his native land because of political differences. He built this castle in the hope that he could create in this new land a replica of his ancestral estates.
And, did he find happiness?
Come here to this window. Do you see that tower? It's a bit difficult, surrounded by mist as it is.
Right. I don't quite... Oh, yes, I see it.
Sir Austin was found hanging by a rope from its rafters. Suicide.
Oh, how horrible.
There's a superstition that has clung to Belhouden ever since.
A superstition? About Sir Austin's death?
There are those who claim that the tragedies of Belhouden recurred just as they happened originally, right down to the present day.
What was that?
Well, now pay no attention, Mr. Cranston. Don't be frightened, Miss Lane.
It's a girl. What's wrong with her?
Millicent, go back to your apartment, child.
Millicent.
The mistress of Belhouden.
It's here, Uncle. It's not in my imagination this time. It started in her dressing room. It moved across the east balcony and down the service stairs.
You know there's not been a cat in Belhouden ever passed on.
Only that one, Uncle. That one.
Now, Millicent, have you ever seen a cat here?
No. But I hear it, Uncle. Wailing just as it did when I found poor Mother.
Oh, now, come, my dear. You're frightening our guests. Miss Lane, Mr. Cranston, permit me to present Miss Millicent Chantleford.
Miss Chantleford.
My dear, we're intruding horribly.
Welcome to the boss. I hope you won't think me ill-bred.
Oh, not at all, Miss Millicent.
Miss Lane and Miss Cranston have had a bit of an accident. They came here for help.
An accident.
And
Oh, my
of
dear,
course,
you're
only
not
one
hurt?
goes.
Nothing serious, Miss Millicent. Our car's stuck in the mud. We were unable to go any further.
Then by all means, you must stay here tonight.
Well, that's very kind of you, Miss Millicent, but I think we'll push on to the nearest village.
I'm afraid that's not feasible. The nearest house is 10 miles away. Well
That's so
beyond the
kind
moor.
of you, Lemon Pie.
10 miles?
Please don't be tense in this storm. I see only one way out. You must permit us to offer the hospitality of Belhouden.
Why, that's very kind of you, but I think...
You're most welcome. I'll have my man prepare rooms for you. And it's very late, Millicent. You must be off to bed.
Yes, Uncle Caldas. I'm not afraid now that I know there are others in the castle. Good night, Miss Lane. Good night, Mr. Cranston.
Good night, Miss Millicent.
Good night.
I believe I owe you both an explanation. You see, the child had a frightful shock several years ago.
Have a good night.
Her mother was paralyzed during the latter years of her life.
Are you leaving, Suzanne?
Being quite eccentric, she lived here alone, unattended. Millicent was at school in Europe. For many months, Millicent received no answer to her letters. So she came back to Belhouden and found her mother's skeleton in this room.
Oh, how...
Seated in a wheelchair, her only companion beside her, a cat.
Well, that explains this, the cat thing.
Oh, it explains many things, Mr. Cranston. The voices she hears, the departed Chancelford who, in her distorted imagination, returned to Belhouden.
Oh, the poor girl.
Oh, I'm sure this all must be very trying to you both. I'll hurry Cebu along with your rooms. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll be back directly.
Yes, thank you.
I guarantee you the 4 gifted
Well,
subscriptions are going to
Not a
waste.
pretty
That's what
situation,
happened
is it?
last time.
Definitely not. What can we do?
Get passed out.
I'm not sure, Margot, but I'd like to stay. In fact, I must stay.
Why?
Well, Margot, it seems that many invisibles walk the halls of Valhalla. Tonight, there will be one other. The Shadow.
The Shadow knows.
Who's there?
Don't be afraid, Miss Millicent. I mean no harm.
What do you want?
To help you, if help is possible, I'm a friend.
I don't recognize your voice. You say you're a friend. What's your name?
I have no name, really. I'm called the Shadow.
Shadow. I don't understand. Are you one of the visions?
No, not one of the visions. Please let me explain. I'm a living, breathing mortal just like you. But I possess a hypnotic power through which I can create a mental mist that makes me invisible.
Then you're not one of them.
Then,
The Chancelfords. You're not Sir Austin or old Barton.
there's nothing supernatural about me, Miss Millicent. These Chancelfords you speak of, they're dead?
Oh, yes, but they come back. They come back to Belhaldен with every change of the moon.
With every change of the moon. Have you seen them?
I've seen old Barton. Just as he was the night his Hindu servant threw the knife at his throat and killed him.
A Hindu servant, did you say?
Why?
Oh, nothing. Tell me about old Barton. Who was he?
He was my grandfather.
Oh.
The last nail in the Chancelford line.
You say he was killed?
Yes, it happened on the main staircase. Old Barton had just come from a hunt on the moors with his hounds.
Now, tell me exactly what it is you've seen.
His murder. Just as it happened 18 years ago. First I hear his hounds howling out there on the moor. Then I hear his footsteps on the stairs. Climb slowly to the first landing. Then he stops short. His hand goes to his throat. He makes a gurgling sound and turns and topples down the stairs.
Has anyone else seen this? Anybody but yourself?
No. And nobody believes me either. I don't suppose you do.
I believe you're sincere, Miss Millicent.
Everybody humors me like I was mad. Siebel was rude enough to smile when I told him about the vulture.
Vulture?
Oh, of course. You don't know about that. It perches in the tree just outside that window. It comes when old Barton does. Nothing I do will drive him away. It just sits there. Its hollow eyes staring at me, emitting horrible sounds.
You're positive you see all this, Miss Millicent? I mean, there could be no mistake.
Oh, there, you see, you doubt me also. You said you wanted to help me. How do you think you can?
I don't know. I'd hoped there might be a way, but frankly, I'm bewildered. I just don't know.
I'm sorry to stop it, but I just realized, I bet you anything the audio issues are because I'm using a different browser. Fuck, I bet that's it. Osaka-chan, thank you so much for stopping by. You missed all of the chaos. So thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we're going to continue with the Shadow, but I bet that's exactly what's been going on with the audio issues.
Lamont, will you please explain to me why we've been called to court?
I've told you, Margot. Mr. Montesol has asked us to testify to what we saw and heard that night at Valhalla Castle.
But why have we been waiting here all this time? Why can't we just go in and tell what we saw and get out of here?
Because the court isn't in session. They've declared a recess.
Recess? Oh, ridiculous. Schoolboy stuff.
My
I
audio
bet you
was
if women
just
were running
cutting
these
in and
places,
out,
things would
and it's
happen a
just
lot
been
faster
weird
than they
all
do
night.
now.
Now, wait a minute. I seem to recall a few shopping
I was
trips with
singing
you, my dear.
songs.
Oh, well, that's different. And the people that hang around here, look at them. Pure criminal types, every one of them.
Who, for instance?
Well, that man who just came out of that room, for instance.
That man there?
Yes.
Darling, that's the judge.
Oh.
The court is reconvening. Let's go inside.
You've heard the testimony of Margot Lane and Lamont Cranston, two unimpeachable
Oh,
witnesses.
Lamont, this is horrible. We've been summoned to this courtroom to help send that poor girl to an institution.
We couldn't help ourselves, Margot. We had to tell what we saw and heard at Belhoughton that night.
Poor Millicent. She looks so alone
Your Honor,
and
it
deserted.
is quite obvious that the defendant, Millicent Chancelford, is of unsound mind. The evidence proves that beyond a question of doubt. My client, called as Montresol, has exercised extreme patience in caring for this unfortunate girl. Now he feels that for her own good, she should be placed in an institution where she can receive proper professional attention.
That's not so. That's an infernal lie.
Yeah, I think that's Little
Millicent's
Mermaid.
as sensible as anyone in this courtroom.
Quiet in the car.
Oh, Robert, my darling.
Silence. Young man, what is the meaning of this outburst?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I just couldn't sit here and listen to all these lies any longer.
If the court please. Just a moment, Counselor. Young man, come up here.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is your connection with the defendant, Millicent Chancelford?
Well, she's the girl I love. The girl I hope to marry. Until her uncle, Mr. Montresol, shut her away from me.
Your Honor, this boy is simply a disgruntled, rejected suitor. I demand
Rejected by whom? By Millicent? All right, I'll show you how much of a rejected suitor I am. Millicent, tell him you love me.
I do, Robert. I love you with all my heart.
There, you see, Judge?
Your Honor, I object to this display.
Judge, let me take Millicent away. Let me marry her and give her the protection and affection she deserves.
Young man, I wish the problem before the court could be settled that easily. If it pleases the court, I would like to proceed with argument on the motion to put this girl in an institution. It pleases the court to recess for 10 minutes. Perhaps we can resume in a more sedate atmosphere. Everyone will stand up as the judge leaves the courtroom.
Margot, I have an idea, and I think it can be executed by the shadow.
But, Shadow, whoever you are...
Yeah, we should bring Suter
This
back.
is an impossible thing you ask.
Make Suter great again.
I'd like to do it for you. Lord knows you've done enough for law and order. But I've got to hand down a decision. Sign the girl's commitment papers today.
Give me 2 days' time, Your Honor. Just 2 days postponement.
But I just can't grant postponement on nothing.
Your Honor, you've got to give me some time to accomplish my job.
Well,
Please, Your Honor.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yes?
I'm probably a sentimental old fool, but I'll give you 24 hours. If you're not back with something definite in that time, I'll have to commit the girl.
24 hours.
That's all.
Perhaps it will be sufficient. There's a change
I'm
in
going to
the moon
help you,
tonight.
Lemon Pie.
In the moon. What in blazes has that to do with the case?
We will
Maybe
make
nothing, Your Honor.
Suter great again, I
Maybe
swear.
everything.
Tony is taking a break. He's doing all right. He just needs some time to kind of
It's
get
funny,
his
Miss Lane, the way
mind
things
straight.
change in just a few hours.
And,
Today, when you and Mr. Cranston were testifying, I was sure I could go on hating you both for the rest of my life.
We were in a bad spot, Robert.
Oh, well.
had
But I can see now just how Montresol made use of your visit to Valhalla. Why, it was the sort of a break he was looking for. Two prominent people like you to bear out his contention that Millicent was mad.
Nice fellow, that Montresol.
But he'll be back.
He'd make a nice trophy for a hunting
and
room.
I'll let you know as soon as I hear something.
Well, say, we're getting near Valhalla.
I talked to
Don't
him
you
this
think we'd better
morning
go
and
over
he
what we're
is
expected to
doing
do,
all right
Mr. Cranston?
There's not much to it, Robert. You and Miss Lane will wait in the car. I'll get into the castle somehow.
I'll let him know that you're
And I'll open the
interested
side
about
door
him.
under
And
Millicent's
he actually
apartment for you and
wanted
Miss
to
Lane.
ask you
But we
about
must move
the Second
quickly before
Life
Montresol notices us.
Sounds
thing.
simple the
So
way
we'll
you tell it,
talk
but
in
how are you ever going to
Discord
do it?
or on
I'll
X
let
or
you in on a
something.
little
Message
secret,
me.
Robert. I do it all with mirrors.
Hardly believe it, Robert. However did you manage to get in here without Uncle Caldas catching you?
Now, don't give me the credit, Millicent. Mr. Cranston did it. I don't know how, but he turned the trick.
Well, Mr. Cranston, the important thing is you and Miss Lane are here. And you brought my darling. That's all that counts.
Oh, my darling.
Darling, I don't know what we're going to do, but...
What was that?
Listen.
Oh, little trouble
Yes.
face.
It's here. It's starting again.
Now, don't be frightened, darling. You won't face it alone tonight.
There's a change in the moon. We'll all be here. Soon old Boston will be coming across the moors with his hounds. The cat is right here in the castle. Oh, yes. It's in Mother's apartment off the east balcony.
Mr. Cranston, look. Look.
What is it, Robert?
There in the tree outside the window.
It's a vulture. Vulture?
Yes, he's right close to the window. He's almost within reaching.
Robert, let me have that letter opener. There on the desk.
All right, I'll get it for you.
What are you going to do, Lamont?
I'm going to try my hand at the gentle art of knife throwing.
Here you are, Mr. Cranston. This ought to do it. It's sharp and heavy.
Yes, fine, Robert. All right. There. Step back, Margot.
Come over here, Millicent.
All right, Mr. Cranston, let her go. Oh, a bullseye. You stuck it right in his breast.
Yes. But still he sits and squawks. Interesting. Very interesting.
I could have told you. You can't get rid of him. There's nothing you can do. He always waits for old Barton's death.
Close the window, Robert. Shut him out.
No, wait. I hear something out on the moor. Now, you hear that?
It's the hounds. They're moving across the moor. Old Barton's with them. He'll be here in a minute.
They're coming this way.
Oh, Robert.
It's all right, darling. It's all right.
I don't see how anyone could live in a place like this and still hold on to their sanity.
Others have reasons that way, Margot.
You mean Monticello, I suppose.
I don't exclude him.
Mr. Cranston.
Yes?
I think I hear somebody moving about downstairs.
Yes? Margot,
Yes.
put out that memo.
What do
I'm going out in the hall.
What do you hear,
I don't
boy?
want the light to stream through.
All right. There you are.
Now, quiet while I open the door.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Cranston. I'm going with you.
All right, Robert. Open up.
Be careful, Robert.
Easy, boy.
Easy, boy. I knew it.
Step through, Robert.
Right.
Now, close it.
Now fetch.
Follow me. Robert.
Yes?
Drop down behind this balustrade. We can see the stairs from here.
Mr. Cranston.
Yes?
Look. Look, coming around that car.
Ah, that's our man. Now watch it.
Old Barton?
Maybe.
Can you see his face?
No. Cape hides it.
He's near the landing.
Be ready to run, Robert.
But what are we going to do?
Head him off before he can get to that big flagstone at the bottom of the stairs.
Look, he stopped on the landing.
Ready now?
That's exactly as Millicent described it. Old Barton chokes and then he falls down the stairs.
Come on, Robert. Stop! Stay where you are! Stop, I say!
Look out, Mr. Cranston. Grab it.
I got him! No use, mister. We're on to your hopes. Out of the way, Robert.
No, you don't.
There. You've got enough, Mr. Kosher. Oh, no, eh?
You got him, Mr. Cranston. You nailed him right in the butt.
Robert.
Robert. It's all right now. Don't worry.
That was quick work. Who is he, Lamont?
Don't know, Margot. We'll see. Strike a match, Robert. I'll turn him over.
Got him right in the
Oh,
butt.
you should have seen that sock Mr. Cranston gave you.
All right, now, we'll see who...
The half-faced man.
Sibu.
Robert,
Yes, Mr. Cranston?
take Millicent to her apartment. Margot, you come with me.
All right, Millicent, let's go.
Come on, Margot.
All right. Oh, what's next?
I want to look at that vulture. Tree's right outside this door. All right, Margot. After you.
Thank you.
There. There's our charming feathered friend.
Still perched and still imperturbable. And still possessed of that confounded voice.
Margot, take a look at this.
What is it? A wire?
Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, well, let's give it a yank and see what.
Let's give it a yank.
My, what a long tail he has. Long copper and properly insulated.
Hold on just a minute now. There we are, Margot. Mr. Vulture's innards. His heart, soul, and mind are all encased in this little device.
Looks like a radio loudspeaker.
That's exactly what it is.
I had no idea vultures were such deceitful creatures.
Margot, you take the car, drive to the village, and phone the police. Don't let them know who you are, but tell them to get out here right away.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to follow this wire. It'll probably lead to one of those abandoned guardhouses at the edge of the moor. Tell the police to watch for a flashlight signal. Then rush to the location and hold anybody they may find there. The Shadow is going to find the human vulture at the other end of this line.
All right, Stevenson, the vulture once more. Longer this time. Let's see Blue's signal to take it down and bring it in.
Okay, Monticello.
Here goes.
Fine. We can disconnect that microphone now.
Don't you want me to do the hounds again?
Yes, of course. I can sound as if they're coming back across the moor. Go ahead, the speaker's open. What was that? Did you do that, Stevenson?
No. Came from over there by the door of the hut.
That laugh is not in Stevenson's repertoire of impersonations, Montesol.
Stevenson, what in thunder is this? You see anybody?
I'll answer for him, Montesol. He can't see me any more than you can.
Well, who are you?
I am the Shadow.
Shadow. Oh, yes, I've heard of you.
Quite an elaborate array of insanity-producing machinery you have here.
What do you mean? This is a simple portable broadcasting outfit. We're radio amateurs, that's all.
Hey, yeah, sure, that's all.
Amateurs at radio, but professionals at crime.
I'm afraid you're making a mistake.
You're the one who's made the mistake, Montesol. You made the mistake of thinking you could drive Millicent Chancelfoot mad. Or at least make her believe herself mad.
This is ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your denials don't interest me, Montesol. I'm only concerned with destroying your plans. Your control over Milton, Matt Chancelford, and the fortune is at an end.
What's that?
A couple of automobiles coming along the East Drive.
The police, Montesol, coming for you and your impersonating confederates.
The police? Come on, Stevenson, run for it. Come on.
Run, Montesol, run to your doom.
Oh, stop the wheel, shoot.
I couldn't agree more, Little Pie. Those damn disgruntled suitors.
Yeah. The old castle looks a lot different than it did the first time we came here, eh, Margot? So glad those kids are getting married. She looks very lovely in that wedding gown, doesn't she? Say, are you listening to me?
I hope to be a suitor one day.
Yes, I was just thinking.
What about?
What would happen if you were ever married?
Now, Margot.
Oh, don't be alarmed, Lamont. This is pure supposition. I was just thinking of you walking up the aisle just as Robert is now.
Yes?
Ready to take the sacred vows that would endure for the rest of your life.
Yes, Margot.
And then all of a sudden, somebody would shoot the best man, the minister would fall down poisoned, and the bridesmaid would be stabbed, and you'd be off again on another case that would bust up the whole darn thing.
Today's program is based on a story copyrighted by the Shadow magazine. All the characters and all the places named are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Shadow magazine is on sale at your local newsstand.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The Shadow knows.
Y'all want to do another shadow? I'll sing another song and then we'll do a shadow. Y'all want to do that? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you want to do. In the meantime, yes. In the meantime, let's do a little bit of this.
Hey, Lionel, what's going on?
I'm not sure, Chitara, but I've got a bad feeling Mumra's up to something.
I'll be right back. I'm going to use the John.
Eye of Thundera, give me sight beyond sight.
Lionel, what are you doing? Snarf, snarf!
Oh, hey, not much. You want to get wasted or something?
I like that. I thought that was funny. I hope y'all did too. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's a first time little pervert joke, I guess, for the channel. And hopefully, oh my, a little a suitor there for Chitara. Okay, how does the audio sound right here? Is it cutting in and out? I don't remember that episode either, but how does my audio sound right now? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs all around, sounds good. All right, that's what I like to hear. Well, y'all have heard me do this one before, so we're going to do it again. Because we like it. Echo? Is it too much of an echo? Or hello? Hello? Is that a little better? Yeah, it is an intended like semi-echo effect. Hello. How does that sound? Okay. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we had to walk were winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, and they'll never throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there were winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. I said maybe, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. You're gonna be the one that saves me, saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me, saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. All right. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was a little off, but I do appreciate that. I'm just trying to have as much fun as I can tonight, and hopefully y'all are having a little bit of fun too. I appreciate y'all being here, and let me show this off to you. This is a little thing I have in the. I plan on doing something to where Lord Zed is going to attack, and we're going to have to do something in the chat to save the world. But I don't know exactly how I'm going to, get that together. But this is the beginning of the attack.
Where are the Earthlings that the incompetent Rito Repulso was unable to defeat. You dare call yourself an Empress of Evil? You are not fit to destroy a cockroach!
I have always said that, my lord.
You have made me very angry. So, poor old Zordon is still around, eh?
Of course.
You simpering fool. And now to energize them.
Shows how he knows the Theta Ranger morphs knowledge of our foes.
Huh. First time?
All right. So we got that. We got that in the works, and I'll be working on that. Hopefully, we'll have some fun with that in the future. And let's get this shadow going, the Mark of the Bat. I wonder what this one's about. Can y'all hear this?
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
Hell yeah, Penny. Use those emojis.
Ladies and gentlemen, while you're getting set for the Shadow's latest thriller, let me say a few words about that great new Goodrich Silvertown tire. Because believe me, motorists, this new kind of tire is making history.
Oh, at least it's not
It takes
Lipton
care of
iced tea
skid
this
and
time.
blowout problems like they have never been taken care of before. And here's proof positive. The engineers of the famous independent Pittsburgh Testing Laboratory tested the regular and premium price tires of the nation's 6 largest tire manufacturers. The results? Listen. No other tire tested, regardless of price, came up to the new Goodrich Silvertown in skid resistance. What's more, this great tire gave more non-skid mileage than any other tire tested in its price class,
everything back
averaging 19.1% more miles before the tires wore smooth. That's the same as saying this new Silvertown gives you every 6th mile free. Ride on the safest thing on wheels, the new Goodrich Safety Silvertown.
Let me stop real quick and remind everybody that I have a giveaway that we're going to be doing the giveaway once I get 20 members at the Theta Ranger level or 10 members at the one with the Morphin Grid level. Going to be getting a free t-shirt and mug from my merch store. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can check out all my merch. I have new merch, May the Power Protect You, one with the Morphin Grid. So if you're interested in that, we need to get to 10 of the one with the Morphin Grid members or 20 of the Theta Ranger level members, and then we will be doing a free giveaway. We might be doing 2 free giveaways because I have a men's shirt and a women's shirt and 2 mugs. So we might be doing 2 of those. If you're interested, please go and sign up and become a member at those levels so that we can get that kicked off. Sorry to interrupt, and we'll continue now.
The Shadow, Lamont Cranston, a man of wealth, a student of science, and a master of other people's minds, devotes his life to righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty. Cranston is known to the underworld as the Shadow. Never seen, only heard, his true identity is known only to his constant friend and aide, Margot Lane. Today's story, The Mark of the Bat.
And you get 2 entries into the giveaway for the one with the Morphin Grid level and 1 entry for the Theta Ranger level. So we'll be doing a one of those spinny wheels, and you'll have 2 entries for the higher level and 1 entry for the Theta Ranger level. Sorry.
Alexei, come in the house out of the night air.
I'm coming, Marie. The dogs were restless, whimpering. Must be the storm coming.
It is more than a storm, as you know it, Alexei.
I'm not sure. Why aren't you in bed asleep?
There'll be no sleep in this house tonight.
Or any night.
Then you've seen the gray bats, too?
Yes, I've seen the farmer's cattle. Bloodless, dead in the fields.
God bless you all for being here. Thank you so much for your support, even though
It was
it's
the
been
same on the farm
a
of my
chunk
father in
getting along
Croatia.
here tonight.
Alexei, why did this Dr. Vickers send away his stepfather's servants? Why does he pay us so much to stay in his house? Why do we stay knowing what we know?
Jobs are hard to find, Marie. But I think we go soon. When the master of the house dies.
It cannot be long, and I am not sorry. It is his own doing. He brought the bats here, set them free to kill.
And now they take his life from him. In the night, in the darkness.
Only for his daughter am I sorry. She is young. She was beautiful. But each dawn finds her more like those things from the grave.
Have you seen the mark of the vampire on her, Marie?
Yes. Only this morning. On her throat as she lay sleeping.
The sins of the father.
It is his punishment. The great bats are children of Satan. He brought them here from the caves he found in that strange country he wrote books about.
Yeah. And he laughed at the stories I told him. The vampire bat is a thing of evil, leagued with the devil, stealing the blood of the living, that the dead may go on living in their graves.
Storm is coming, Alexei.
It will drive the bats back into the cave in the mountain. That much is good. Marie!
What is it?
A shadow passed across the moon.
Oh, the clouds of the storm, maybe.
No. Bat, like a great bird. It is an omen, Marie, an omen.
The dog howls.
Yes, the dog howls.
Quick, light the candle at the crucifix.
Yes, the crucifix. Here comes Dr. Vickers.
Yes, Alexei. It is quite fitting that you light the candle. Say a prayer, Mary.
Dr. Vickers, is the master, Major Stevens, is he?
Yes, Mary. My esteemed stepfather, Major Stevens, is dead.
Oh, whoops.
Lamont Cranston, we've come 200 miles up into these spooky mountains. Why?
I've been reading the obituary columns, Margot. As a result, we're going to visit the home of a man who once had a very strange hobby.
Oh, so Lamont Cranston, the amateur criminologist, has been reading between the lines again. Who died recently?
The corpse, Margot, is Major Stevens, a noted explorer and zoologist.
Oh.
Yes. Without you do anything more, let me ask you a question.
Yes?
Do you believe in vampires?
What?
Creatures with the power to leave the grave, transform themselves into bats, and draw from the flesh of the living blood to feed the bodies of the restless dead?
I'll believe whatever you tell me to, as long as there's a
Quite.
paycheck in it.
Of course, I don't believe it. What's all this about? You guessing or do you know?
I'm going on a curious mixture of theory and fact. I've known about Stevens for years.
I understand,
He
Penny.
led an expedition of
Thank you
5
so
men
much
into
for
the
coming
mountains of
by.
Ecuador. Came back alone. A cage full of vampire bats, big ones. For
God
years
bless
he's been
you.
breeding them.
A cheerful hobby, I must say.
Become an obsession. 6 months ago, I read that a neighboring farmer sued him, claiming those vampire bats killed 3 of his cattle.
Lamont, that's
No,
preposterous.
Margot, it
only
isn't.
25
There are plenty
minutes.
cases
I think
where
we're
cattle are
already
being
like
killed by
10 minutes.
blood-sucking vampire bats.
And you think Major Stevens' pet bats killed those cattle and killed the Major as well?
It's possible.
All of which leads to what, Lamont? Who are we going to call on tonight? Not Major Stevens, I hope.
No, the Major is safely interred in his grave.
Oh, Make it sound so cozy.
Stevens had a daughter, Claire Stevens. I've checked up. She's suffering from the same ailment that supposedly killed her father, anemia.
Oh.
Stevens was wealthy. Claire's his heir, but she's underage, only 20. And there's a guardian in the picture, Dr. Vickers, who also happens to be the major's stepson.
I think I'm beginning to see.
Apparently, Vickers is running things. He's even discharged the family servants and hired an old Slavic couple.
Why?
They're Croats, Margot, not very far removed from the atmosphere of their native land, where for centuries human vampires have been accepted fact. Now, do you see what I'm driving at?
Yes. Yes, I'm afraid I do. Claire Stevens is being led to believe that she's a victim of human vampires.
Yes.
Whereas, actually, she's being bled to death by the giant vampire bats. Is that it, Lamont?
That's right, Margot.
Oh,
Just a breed of very large bats.
I see. Oh, this is a lonely road. We haven't passed a car in ages.
My little father, huh? Good heavens.
Oh, what's wrong, Lamont?
Look, a man lying there beside the road. Wait here, Margot. Maybe a hold-up gag.
Oh, what's wrong with him? Has he been hit?
Beaten up, I think.
Wait, I'll help you with him. Is he alive?
Yes, but unconscious.
Lamont, there's a paper clutched in his hand. See what it is.
Listen to this, Margot. Dave, if you love me, come and take me away from this awful house. I can't explain, only come. If you don't, you'll never see me alive again. Signed, Claire.
Claire Stevens. Oh, Lamont, this boy must have tried to help us.
Yes, and failed.
What are we going to do, Lamont? Drive him back to the last town we passed?
No, Margot, he needs a doctor, and I think the logical man to patch him up is the one who may have had a hand in this. Vickers.
You're going to take him to the Stevens house?
No, you are, Margot.
Oh, but you'll be with me in that house.
Yes, Margot, but in my role of the shadow. It'd be better if you're not Margot Lane. Pretend to be an old friend of Claire Stevens. If she's in danger, she won't give you away.
All right.
Did
Help me
anybody
get the
ever
boy
watch
into
the
car.
Alec Baldwin
Then I'll
movie, The
drive.
Shadow?
Lamont!
What's the matter, Margot?
Lamont, look on his throat. Oh, a bat. Fastened to his throat. Kill it, Lamont.
Yes. Yes, Margot. One of Major Stevens' pets. A vampire bat.
I actually really liked it, DJ Play Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's
while
with
we
Alec
leave the shadow
Baldwin.
for a
I don't
moment,
really care
here's
for
a brief
him,
reminder
but
that when you
it's
want
really
real
actually
tire
pretty fun
safety,
to watch.
halfway measures don't go. There's no such thing as saving half your life.
The shadow knows. Beware.
I recommend checking
These
it
days
out
of
if you
high
enjoy
speeds and
those
superhighways,
this kind of
You need protection against
this kind of
both skids
entertainment.
and blowouts.
They
Every
did a
time
really
you
cool
get
thing
behind the
with
wheel of your car.
And motorists,
especially
the
for
tire
back
that
in
will
the
give you
90s.
life-saving protection against both of these driving hazards is the new Goodrich Safety Silvertown. For remember, only Silvertowns give you the skid protection of the Lifesaver tread. This amazing new
Lightsabers?
Goodrich development protects you against the hazard zone of motoring, where a slippery film of water on the road can make complete command of your car almost impossible. The never-ending spiral bars of this Lifesaver tread act like a whole battery of windshield wipers. They sweep the water right and left, force it out through the deep drainage groove.
As opposed to
Like
up
a
and
dry
down.
track for the rubber to grip. You stop quicker, safer on a wet pavement than you've ever stopped before. And don't forget, adding one safety feature to another, Silvertowns also give you the famous golden ply protection against dangerous high-speed blowouts. Why ride on anything but the safest thing on wheels, especially when Silvertowns give you these two great life-saving features at no extra cost? Play safe with Goodrich, spelled Goodrich. Goodrich Safety Silvertown.
Alexei, who drove Dave Henderson here?
A young girl, Dr. Vickers. She says she's a friend of Miss Stevens.
A friend of Claire's, eh, Alexei?
Yes.
And young Dave Henderson. Odd that she should come here tonight. Strange that she should find him on the road. Where are they?
In the room where the major worked with the bats, Dr. Vickers.
Good. Nothing could be better. It will save me considerable trouble.
I locked the door.
Unlock it. Then go back and watch Miss Claire's room. See she does not leave it. Why? What's the matter, Alexei? Your hand is shaking. You're afraid.
Yes, and you would be afraid too. Those caged bats in there, they killed the major. I know. They're creatures of the devil.
Nonsense. There's nothing to worry about. I have released the good major's pets. taken them out of their cages and sent them back to the bottomless pit in the grotto.
Yes, but a bat like a bird of evil flew across the moon the night the major died. It was an omen of death.
Tell that to Miss Claire. She'll believe you. And watch carefully, Alexei. 2, perhaps 3 of those bats may fly across the moon tonight. More omens of death. But now, go upstairs. See that I am not disturbed.
Yes, Doctor. The girl is there, at the far end of the room with the young man.
Doctor, are you Dr. Vickers?
Yes. I understand you brought a young man here, victim of some hit-and-run driver.
No, he's been beaten. I'm afraid his skull is fractured, and not only that...
Yes. Alexei told me your fantastic story of finding a giant bat drawing his lifeblood from his throat.
It's true. The marks are still in his throat. Look there.
Still unconscious. Has he spoken at all?
No, but don't stand there. Do something. You're a doctor, or so I was told.
By whom? Oh, yes, you're a friend of Miss Stevens. Of course you would know.
Of course. Where is Claire?
Sleeping. You were coming to call on her at this late hour. Why?
We're old friends. I heard of her father's death.
Do you know this young man?
No, I don't.
That's odd. This man is David Henderson, Miss Stevens' fiancé.
Oh, well, you see, I haven't seen Claire for several years.
How many?
Why, for 3 years. Oh, but don't stand there questioning me. Do something for him.
There'll be plenty of time for that. I'm more interested in you and just why you happened to pick this night to visit such an old and dear friend. A friend who apparently never spoke of Dave Henderson, to whom she's been engaged for many years. A childhood sweetheart. Yes, I see. I see you are lying. Who are you? What do you want in this house?
I want you to treat that boy.
Yes, I will treat him. In good time and in my own way.
Shit.
But first, I think you need my attention.
Keep away from me. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to kill that boy.
Oh, now I'm beginning to understand. So you know.
Yes, I know.
You know too much. Too much to ever leave this house.
You caught me.
No! Alexei! Let go of me! Let me go! I know somebody's
Pro
been
tip, if you think somebody's going to kill your kid,
A lucky
don't
interruption for
accuse
you.
them of it
It will
without
give you a
having
few minutes
cop
grace, young
around
woman,
or
and a
somebody
chance
that's
to
going
see
to
your
protect
dear
you.
friend Claire Stevens.
You and Dr. Vickers.
Yeah, he's trying to be a suitor. Hey, don't make suitor be a bad thing now.
What's going on out here, Alexei?
Doctor, I couldn't stop her. She tricked me. She ran down here. I'll take her back.
No,
Come.
I won't go. You've got Dave
Suitor
here.
is
All
going to
right,
have a
Alexei,
double
let her come
meeting
in. You wait out in the hall.
if we keep this up.
Yes, Claire, my dear, Dave is here. You can see him. And there is someone else, an old friend of yours.
An old friend?
Yes, that young woman there. Well, you don't seem to recognize her. Perhaps it's been so long since you've seen each other.
Claire, don't you remember me? Grace Wilson. We went to school together. What? I heard you were in trouble. I thought I might be able to help. What? Oh, of course. Grace Wilson. I'm so glad you're here, Grace. But Dave, you said I could see him. Where is he?
There, on the couch.
Dave.
Dead.
Oh, Dave, darling. It's Claire. Oh, is he dead? No,
Yes,
but he may die if we don't get help to revive him. This Dr. Vickers won't help. Why won't you do something? Dave's hurt. His head's cut open. Dr. Vickers won't help because he did it.
He was gonna
He
kill
wants
him.
Dave Henderson to die, just as he wants me out of the way now that I've discovered his secret. And you, Claire Stevens, you're marked for death. No. I can see it in your face. You're as pale as a ghost already, half bled to death. You're a victim, too. A victim of vampire bats. No, it can't be. Not that. I've been ill. Dr. Vickers has been treating me. Your father died of Dr. Vickers' treatments. Dr. Vickers, you... Why do you look at me like that?
Why, my dear child.
Oh, then it is true. Those sedatives and the open window. That was so the giant bats could come from the well in the grotto and...
You've been listening to the fantastic tales of Marie and Alexei, my dear. Monstrous nightmares out of a ghoulish past.
Miss Stevens, don't listen to him. He's a murderer. We've got to get your fiancé out of this house. But he won't let us go. The door's locked. He has the key.
Yes, my dear, you are quite right. The door is locked. I have the key. The only way out is through that door leading to the tunnel in the cave. To the bottomless pit your father so aptly named the Well of the Bats.
Father sealed that tunnel when the bats escaped.
Yes, but I opened it again. It will come in very handy tonight. The storms have kept the bats in the grotto for many nights now. They must be very hungry for blood. What a feast they will have. Come, Claire.
No.
The vampires are tired of coming to you. It is time you visited them.
Oh, Stephen, get back. Keep away from
Stupid
me.
heroics will not save you. Keep back, young woman, or I shall have to shoot you. The bats won't mind. Not so long as the blood in your body is still warm. Come, Claire. Come with me.
No. No.
Very well. Perhaps you would rather follow your beloved David. I'll take him first.
Oh, no, don't. He doesn't know anything. If you'll only let him go.
I thought that would bring you to me.
Now you gotta get him from the shadow.
Dr. Vickers. You are startled, Doctor. I see in your eyes and read in your reeling mind questions. Questions beating in your brain like the black wings of your destroyers.
Now you know what fear
Who am I?
really is, Dr.
Where am I? Is this voice you hear real, or the trickery of a mind warped and twisted by the remorse of murder done, and murders yet to come?
No.
The gun in your hand trembles, Dr. Vickers. Your lips are dry.
But who are you?
The shadow, Dr. Vickers.
The shadow! The shadow!
It would seem you have heard of the shadow, Doctor.
Yes. Yes, I've heard of you, Shadow.
Do you believe what you have heard?
Yes. I know all about your devilish tricks of mesmerism, hypnotic influence. I know you're here in this room, but I can't see you. I know my gun isn't any use against you, but that won't stop me. I'm going into the grotto, and I'm taking these girls with me. Both of them. Try to stop me, Shadow, and
I
I'll
really
shoot
hope you
them
didn't
both.
just say I'm going into the butthole.
All right, Claire. And you too, Miss Wilson, or whoever you really are. Quick, get through this door, and let's help me to use this gun.
No, don't. We'd better do as he says, Miss Stevens. Come on.
All right, Shadow. Let's see you follow me through this door. It bolts on the inside, and by the time you've broken it down, the vampire bats will be feasting on these two women, the only ones who stand between me and Stephen's fortune. It should have been mine in the first place, and now it will be. It will be mine.
Don't be too sure, Dr. Vickers, for the grotto will be filled with shadows. Shadows of the living and shadows of the dead. David Henderson, listen to me. Wake up. Listen.
Oh, my head. It aches.
Listen, David Henderson. You came to see your fiancée. She's in danger. Dr. Vickers has taken her to the grotto, to the well of the bats.
Claire gone into the cave?
Yes.
Well, who am I talking to? There's no one here. Oh, I must be out of my mind.
No, there is someone here. The shadow.
The shadow?
Yes. Don't be alarmed because you cannot see me. Even to those I try to help, I must remain unseen, unknown, for their own safety. There is no time to explain the whys and wherefores of my presence. I'm here to help you and your fiancée. If we don't get into the grotto and stop him, Vickers will kill Claire Stevens and a girl who's with her.
No.
Kill them and drop them into the well of the bats.
That heavy door leads to the pit. Come on.
I can't follow that way. I've tried. It's bolted on the other side. Is there another way into the grotto? Any other way of reaching the pit?
Well, yeah, there is. One other way. Major Stevens showed me years ago.
Where?
Up on the side of the mountain, there's an opening. Shorter that way. Maybe we can get in that way and head Vickers off before he reaches the pit. Come on, I'll show you the way. If I get my hands on Vickers, the bats will have their feast tonight on him. Shadow. We're almost there. Shadow.
I am still close to you. Go on. It may be too late.
Be careful along here. This ledge is slippery. We're getting near the pit.
How deep is this pit, this well of the bats?
No one knows. Once Major Stevens and I dropped a weighted kite string down into it. 1,000 feet of string. Didn't touch bottom. Shadow, look. There's a light. A torch down the passageway. That must be Vickers. It's in the big chamber. That's where the pit is.
We're not too late, see? Your fiancé and the other girl is with him. Wait, stop here.
Well, he's forcing them toward the pit. He's going to kill both of them. I tell you, let me go.
No, you've done your part. Stay here.
No, I won't.
You must. To understand it, Vickers saw you coming, he shoot you down. You'll be signing the death warrant of your fiancé and the other girl.
Oh, I'll get him. I'll get him before he sees me. Let go of me, Shadow.
Sorry, I had to knock you out like that, Henderson, but it's the only way.
He sounds like Vincent Price every once in a while, the Shadow does.
They'll kill you for this, Dr. Vickers. The police will find it out. They'll hang you.
My dear Claire, you see, to prove a murder has been committed, there must be some trace of the body. The vampires will leave little in the way of evidence.
You've forgotten the Shadow, Dr. Vickers. Do you think he'll let you live to enjoy the fruits of this ghastly thing you're about to do?
So you're still counting on the Shadow to save you?
He may not be able to save us, but you'll never get away from him unless you follow us into that pit.
Oh, hope and faith die hard. I've been wondering why one of you didn't try to get away from me, so I would have an excuse to shoot you down.
Oh, you need.
No, not really. But there is something fascinating about watching the reactions of people who are about to die. But now I give you your choice. Turn, take each other's hand, and walk straight ahead into the darkness. Or stand there while I count. Oh, no. No, not 10. That is too definite, too certain. I will merely count number after number until my trigger finger obeys the impulse to shoot.
No. Oh, Dave. That should make it easier for you.
And for her. That's right. Hold her up. Steady her. 1, 2. What a feast the vampires will have. 3. The bats. They're waiting. 4. Far down in the pit. 5. By the thousands they cling to the clammy walls. 6. Hanging heads downward with folded wings. 7. Waiting. 8. Waiting.
He's become the Count from Sesame Street. Now
yes,
get him.
Vickers. Waiting. Waiting for you.
For you! You got through!
You used to struggle, Vickers. Your trigger finger obeys the impulse to kill, but the gun hammer won't fall because my hand is on it. Vickers, you should have used an automatic.
You done it!
Yes. Yes, if you could only break loose. Try it and your arm will snap like the stem of a pipe.
I knew you'd find a way, Shadow. We're going to go over now.
Is she all right?
Yes, she just fainted, that's all.
Oh, there you are, Vickers. Well, the Shadow got you. Well, you'll hang for what you did to Claire's father, but first I'm going to pay her for torturing.
No, you won't! No, you won't! And I won't hang!
Stand where you are, I'll shoot.
Go ahead! Shoot! Shoot me! The Shadow was right. The vampire bats are waiting. Waiting for their feast. For me! And I won't disappoint them. They'll have their feast. They'll have their feast. Now! Now!
That's right. Get him, Shadow.
You like this thing I'm playing, Margot?
Yes, Lamont. Lamont,
Yes, Margot?
now that Dr. Vickers is dead and Claire Stevens is out of that awful house, what's going to happen to the Major's little pet?
Oh, those vampire bats won't kill any more cattle. Or men, Margot. Sort of that while you and David Henderson were getting Claire to the hospital.
But how, Lamont?
Like this.
Dynamite.
Yes. I found it in Stevens' tool house. The explosion filled the well of the bats with hundreds of tons of rock. Sealed forever. There will be no more black wings across the moon. No more marks of the bat on the throats of sleeping victims.
You have been listening to a dramatized version of one of the many copyrighted stories which appear on the...
Yeah, that's right. That was cool. I like that. We're going to do one more. I got to get my anxiety out somewhere. So hopefully y'all enjoy this. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you never been, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band who will throw it all away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. And take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. My soul slides away. But don't look back in anger, I heard you say. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. My soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. I'll give myself some applause for that. I think I did pretty good. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I felt good singing that. That kind of released a little bit of anxiety and kind of got the weight off my back a little bit. So hope y'all are having a good night. Thank y'all for being here. Good night, Penny. I'm sorry if I missed you leaving. God bless you. Love you. Have a great night. I hope everybody is having a good time. Do y'all want to do one more and then call it a night, or do y'all want to just call it a night here? What do y'all think? Should we keep going? It's up to y'all. If y'all are entertained and y'all want some more, I'll give y'all more. if y'all are ready for the, you want to keep going, Gunner? All right. You want another shadow? Let's do another shadow. How about Circle of Death? That's the one that's recommended next. And I always enjoy a good circle of death. So let's go for it.
The shadow knows.
Blue Coat presents The Shadow, the mystery man who strikes terror in the very hearts of shopsters, lawbreakers, and criminals.
God bless you all for being here. Thank
Ladies
you
and
so
gentlemen,
much
when you hear The Shadow's blood-curdling laugh, you can be sure that exciting entertainment will follow.
I love
and
all of
here's
y'all
something
so
else
much.
that you can be
From
sure
the
of.
bottom of my
When
heart,
you buy
I really
Blue
do. I
Coal,
consider y'all
you're getting the
family.
finest of Pennsylvania
And I
hardcore.
love all of y'all
The
so
harmless
much.
blue
Thank you so
coloring
much for
that
being
identifies Blue Coal is your guarantee of clean, even, safe, dependable heat all winter long. So don't take chances. Insist on Blue Coal. Ask for it by name. Phone your order to your nearest Blue Coal dealer tomorrow. And be sure to hold on for John Barclay's important message at the end of this program.
I can make y'all a promise that I'm going to keep working as hard as I can to make this show as entertaining and fun and interactive as possible for everybody here to have a great time
Today,
and
the
just
Circle of Death.
keep growing as much as possible. Let me also share something with y'all too. I have a theory video coming out very soon. A Transformers theory video that I think is going to, it's a very unique, I haven't seen anybody else do a video like this, and I'm going to have Comic Relief Crusader do a cameo in it. Actually, Mike is going to do a little cameo in the video. I think it's going to be really fun, funny, educational, and a little tinfoil hatty for Transformers lore and stuff. So
The Transfixatron ought to cancel Devastator's robot form.
exactly, just like that. So I hope that y'all will check that out and share it around when I do release it, because I think it's going to be very exciting for Transformers fans to check out. I haven't seen anybody else do a video like this. And it's not a reaction. It's a completely new theory that I've been thinking about and writing a script for. So I hope that y'all, if y'all are into Transformers, that y'all will check it out. Thank you. Sorry to keep y'all from the shadow, but here we go. Shadow.
Oh, Jack, what a delightful show. What a wonderful way to start our honeymoon.
Darling, when it comes to shows and girls, I'm a swell picker. Now watch me pick a night club. Oh, taxi! Hey, taxi!
Darling, I think you're wonderful. I've never had such a marvelous time in my life.
Hop in, honey.
Well, things are pretty quiet around the theater district tonight, Bill.
Yeah, pretty thin crowd.
I don't blame folks for staying away. After those 3 bombings and 15 people being blown to pieces, I wouldn't be here myself if it wasn't the commissioner's orders.
Same here. Boy, has this town got the jitters.
Commissioner Weston's hopping around like a cat on a hot stove.
I hear the Midtown Association is going to ask for his resignation if he don't catch the nut that's scattering bombs around here like confetti on New Year's Eve.
The guy that's pulling these jobs sure must have it in for a lot of people.
Yeah, he's a real screwball, if you ask me. Look at the way he's always sending warnings to the newspapers before he blows another batch of pedestrians to Hades.
Yeah, and have you noticed? He always ends his notes by saying, I hate crowds.
Yeah. Well, this is the time that crazy goof warned he'd set off another blast.
Maybe his watch is slow.
Things are going to pop if he pulls another job and kills any more people.
Well, maybe all the cops have him scared off.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Bill, look at that car! Blown to smithereens!
That's another word limit pirate we need to bring back. Smithereens. all those smithereens over there.
Strikes again. 5 more dead. Get your paper here. Panic. Read all about the mad maniac trader tomorrow.
It's horrible, Lamont. Horrible.
It's senseless and insane, Margot. Crimes like this always are. Turn on the radio. It's time for a news bulletin. There's a switch on the dashboard.
All right.
Back upon the inefficiency of the police department. Tonight at Midtown Hall, a meeting of businessmen of the entertainment world and property owners is in progress. Police Commissioner Weston has been asked to defend his department and produce results or resign.
That's enough, Margaret.
Washington, D.C.
Now listen carefully.
Yes, Lamont.
I want you to go to that protest meeting right over there at Midtown Hall. Commissioner Weston is speaking, and the crowd is pretty certain to heckle his explanation of the failure of his department to catch this fiend.
I'm sure
Now,
of it.
here's what I want you to do. Keep quiet and watch your chance. Then I want you to cry out that Shadow could solve this crime without half trying.
Aren't you flattering yourself?
Never mind that, Margot. I have a very definite reason for doing this. A lot depends on your getting the crowd to take up your suggestion.
I'll do my best, Lamont. But where are you going?
I won't be far away. Hand me that leather case on the floor.
Here you are. Am I permitted enough womanly curiosity to ask what's in it?
Just a little wiretapping device.
Telephone?
No. Now, Commissioner Weston will be talking over the loudspeaker system in Midtown Hall. Don't be surprised if the Shadow interrupts his speech. Now, remember, Margot, cry out at the psychological moment. Hundreds of lives depend on it.
We don't want alibis, Commissioner. You're right, Weston. Crazy man's making a fool of you, Weston.
Gentlemen, as I have explained to you, every available resource of the police department has been thrown into catching this fiend. Our bomb squads have combed the city. Every known criminal with psychopathic tendencies has been rounded up and questioned. Not one fragment of a bomb has been found. No buildings have been damaged. No one person has been singled out for death. This is not an ordinary crime. We are not dealing with an ordinary criminal.
Alibis! Alibis! We've had enough. 15 people dead. 50 injured. You talk! Talk! Business is at a standstill. We're being ruined. The whole city's in a panic. Get this fellow or resign. Weston. Get off. Let the mayor appoint someone to the page and have to catch this maniac. You've already spiked the gun.
The Shadow could solve this crime without half trying.
Here's an idea. The Shadow. Yes, the Shadow could get him. He's cracked places for you before, Weston. Why don't you call him in? He wouldn't have to do much to do a better job of it than the police have. Get the Shadow, Weston. What about it, Commissioner? You've done nothing in 2 weeks. You're
Wait a minute. Hold on. What makes you think this man who calls himself the Shadow is interested in law and order?
He's out to track plenty of criminals, hasn't he?
Yes, he's tipped us off occasionally, but it may have been to get rid of rivals. We have no assurance he isn't a criminal himself.
Why don't a thief can catch a thief?
I don't run my department that way.
You're not running it at all.
That's a matter of opinion.
You're not running it.
I was asked here to tell you what we've been doing. You seem to think my department works with the Shadow. We don't. We never have. And as for the Shadow, and you reporters can spread it all over the front pages, I challenge him to uncover one single scrap of evidence that my men have overlooked. I challenge the Shadow to find this maniac.
I am the Shadow. I accept that challenge. Commissioner Weston, I am working on the case. Gentlemen of the press, it will not be necessary for you to print the Commissioner's challenge, but you can print this challenge to the arch-fiend behind this reign of terror. Print this, gentlemen. The Shadow will trap the masked killer if he dares walk through the Central Arcade during the rush hour between 5 and 6 tomorrow night. Remember, the Central Arcade between 5 and 6 tomorrow night. I dare him to come to walk through the Central Arcade.
Here. Give me a paper.
That's 2 cents, mister.
Here's your 2 cents.
Well, thanks. Here's the paper.
No, not that one on top. People, crowds have seen it.
Well, so what? They're all the same.
No. Give me that one underneath.
Okay, the customer's always right.
Hey, you nice brother, come and fight a Get your extra paper!
The Central Arcade tomorrow. So he's daring me, this shadow fellow. He knows I hate crowds, people pushing and getting in my way, voices talking and shouting. I hate them. But I'll show them. I'll show the shadow fellow, too. I'll fool all of them. I'll accept his challenge. I'll be there at the Central Arcade. And the shadow fellow will know I was there. The whole world will know.
How do you know the high scores? They'll all know. They'll all know that I got all high scores at all the arcade games.
Your orders have been carried out, Commissioner Weston.
Good. There'd better not be any slip-ups.
200 patrolmen are stationed in the neighborhood of the Central Arcade. 50 picked men of the plainclothes and bomb squad will be in the crowd. If there is a crowd.
There'll be a mob after all the publicity. If I could get my hands on the shadow, I'd wring his neck for this. What time is it?
A little after 4, sir.
We better get down there pretty soon.
Yes, sir. Shall I take that call, sir?
No. I've been waiting for this. And if it's who I think it is... Hello.
Fucking A,
Listen to me,
Smithereens.
Shadow.
No, Commissioner
Fucking
Weston.
A, Smithereens.
You listen to me.
Right.
I'm listening.
Quick, Connors, trace this call.
Yes, sir.
Don't bother, Commissioner. You can't trace this call. I tapped a line. Just as I tapped the Midtown loudspeaker system last night.
So that's how you pulled that crazy stunt. You're a fool, Shadow. Don't you realize you've endangered the lives of thousands of people?
Nothing will happen if you do not interfere.
I don't take my orders from you, Shadow. You're not running the police department.
I'm not giving orders, but I need your help. Just do one thing for me, and you and not the Shadow will get the credit for the capture of the mass killer.
Oh, yes? Well, what do you want?
Just keep the crowd moving through the narrow arcade.
Using the word Smithereens.
Just keep them moving. Keep them moving. Everything depends on that.
What are you trying to do, Shadow?
To find a needle in a haystack. A man in a million.
You haven't a chance. The maniac won't come.
You overlook the fact that a dare is a powerful psychological magnet that no egotistical, crazed mind can resist. Just keep that crowd moving, Commissioner. Keep them moving.
When you start figuring ways and means to save money for Christmas gifts, fuel is probably the last thing that comes to mind. Naturally, you don't want to jeopardize the health and comfort of your family, but did you know that you can actually have better heat for less money simply by burning blue coal? Here's why.
Lipton tea?
Blue coal is a rich Pennsylvania anthracite, the fuel that furnaces, space heaters, and cooking ranges in this part of the country were especially designed to burn.
I swear, I'm going to have
And
to
while
get a
the fuel
Lipton
prices
tea
are
emoji.
advancing, the cost of anthracite is not. No wonder thousands of homeowners are switching back to anthracite. No wonder anthracite is the fuel that is used for cooking purposes on the nation's crack passenger trains. They've tested all kinds of fuel and found that anthracite is far more economical because it burns long, steadily, evenly, with minimum drafts and less attention. Now, the cream of all Pennsylvania anthracite is blue coal. It comes from the mines of the famous Glen Olden Coal Company. It's tested and retested for purity and uniform sizing. Blue coal is prepared especially for home use, and it comes in all domestic sizes.
I might
Egg,
switch out
stove,
one of my
chestnut, and
emojis
beef.
for a Lipton
So if you
tea
want
packet.
clean, even, dependable heat at lowest cost, always order blue coal. Phone your nearest blue coal dealer tomorrow. You'll find his name listed in the Where to Buy It section of your classified telephone directory under the name Blue Coal.
arcade. Keep moving. Well, the time's almost up, Commissioner Weston.
Yes. 2 minutes to 6. Oh, this is the longest hour I've ever spent in my life.
Can you beat it the way people have flocked here on the chance of seeing somebody else blown to bits by this maniac?
Looks like the shadow was right. The way they've been swarming through this arcade.
Yeah, and watching
Did
each
they
other like
say
a bunch
that in
of
the
wild
show?
animals.
I missed it if they did.
You see what happened to that poor guy with the Christmas
That's a
box?
good one.
I nearly killed him before we got him out. All he had was a doll for his kid.
I saw it.
Well, the time's up, Commissioner.
Yes. Thank heavens.
Any orders, sir?
Let's keep the men on duty till this crowd thins out. They'll be going home now.
Commissioner Weston, look.
What is it?
The maniac. He's been here. Look at this piece of paper.
Where'd you get it?
In the arcade. He must have dropped it.
What's it say, Commissioner?
That's smooth.
Tell that shadow fellow
into
I'll
smithereens
kill
with all
me
the
a lot
hullabaloo.
more people at 11 o'clock
I packed them all
tonight.
into one sentence.
Lamont, oh, I was afraid something had happened.
Something has. I found the maniac.
Thank heavens. Have you notified the police?
Margot, this man is a fiend. If I notified the police and they bungle things, he might kill hundreds of people. This is a job that the Shadow must handle alone.
But Lamont, he's dangerous. You might fail. He might kill you.
The Shadow won't fail, Margot.
Okay, all right.
But if he should, it's far better that one die than hundreds.
Oh, Lamont, please. There
work
must be a
on two at a
safer
time.
way.
Perhaps, Margot, but this is the only sure way to end the career of this mass killer. Goodbye, my dear.
Lamont. Oh, Lamont.
We're glad, McManus. Here comes the headquarters car.
Yeah, it's Commissioner Weston's car. He's plenty worried about this maniac threatening to kill another batch of people at 11 tonight.
Well, you'll sure have to go out of the theater area to kill him. They won't let anybody in the district here without a police permit.
Wait a minute. Here comes a guy. Hey, you! You!
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Where do you think you're going?
Me? I'm going to work. That's where I'm going.
Got a permit?
Got a badge. See? Says I'm a night watchman. I got to go to work.
What do you watch? Where do you work?
I watch things in the ground. Down there.
Down where?
Down under the street. Down under the planks.
Oh, I get it, Bill. He's a night watchman down on the new subway they're building.
Yes, that's it. I go down them steps. Every night I go down them steps and watch.
Well, why did you say so? Get on with you. Get to your watching.
Thank you. Joe Tonetti is waiting for me so he can go home. Every night at 10:30, I take from him the job of watching.
Now, that's a job I wouldn't want to take part of.
Me neither. I'll pound my feet on it.
Oh, Joey Tonetti. Joe, you can go home now. I'm here to watch.
What's the matter? You're half a bit speak-about fella. You're 5 minutes late. I want to go home. Here's the keys to everything now. You watch out. Don't you go to sleep.
The police don't want to let me come to work. But I showed them the badge. You can go home now, Joey. I'll watch everything.
Okay. See you in the morning. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, those people. So many people always pushing me. But I'll show them. I'll fix them good. I'll kill him. That shadow fella, I'll show him too. Now I'm alone. All alone.
Not quite, Anton Spivak. You are not quite alone. I am with you.
Huh?
Do you hear my voice, Anton?
Sure. I always hear voices in the dark, on the street, and here under the street where I watch every night.
Yes, Anton. But you've never heard my voice before, have you?
Well, maybe. I don't think so. What's different about your voice?
It's the voice of the shadow.
Oh, your pretty smart voice. How'd you find me? Where's that shadow fella the newspapers talk about?
I am more than just a voice, Anton Spivak. I
the Shadow?
Yes,
Where are you hiding?
I am hiding under the cloak of invisibility. You cannot see me because I have clouded your mind, so you cannot see that which is here.
How did you get down here in this subway excavation?
I followed you down the steps.
How'd you know where to find me?
I picked you out of the crowd in the central arcade.
How did you know I was the one?
Your eyes showed me. I knew then how much you hate crowds.
My eyes show you?
Yes. You passed close to me as I stood in the shadows.
Yeah?
The arcade is narrow.
He stood in himself?
You didn't see me. No one saw me. But I saw you.
How'd you find out my name?
I followed you to the place where you live. I found out you work here.
That's a lot of exposition.
Then you followed me here from my home tonight?
Yes, Anton Spivak. All the way.
Good. You're a very clever Shadow. But you must go now and let me do my work. I ain't got much time. Now go quick before I get mad. You're plenty smart. I'm glad to know you, Mr. Shadow, but no, you have to go.
Yes, I'm smart. But you're smarter.
You bet.
Let me stay. I want to learn. You can teach me things. Then maybe we can work together.
You hate people too?
Yes. I hate crowds. Let me watch you and learn.
All right. I'll let you watch.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, you just watch.
What's in this shed?
You see? Dynamite. Sticks and sticks of dynamite.
Is this what you use to kill people with?
Yeah. My precious dynamite. They kill the crowds I hate, see? Now, look here. Here's a stick of dynamite already fused. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sticks of dynamite to go with it. Now, you watch. See, Shadow, I tie them in a bundle.
But how do you take that dynamite to the place where you killed all those people? It's a block away. How do you carry it?
That's where I'm smarter than you, Mr. Shadow.
Show me.
I'll show you. Now, look, see, it's almost 11 o'clock. Here. You see this little hook? I hooked the dynamite to it.
Then what, Anton?
Wait, you hear that car overhead on the boards?
Yes.
Well, if the light is red, it will stop right over our heads. Now listen. There, you see? The light is red. Now I take this crowbar. I go up this ladder. Come on, you come with me.
Yes, I am still here, although you cannot see me.
Now you watch it. I pry the end of this plank back, see? And I hook the dynamite on the brake rods. I strike a match, and I light the fuse. And when the light changes, the car takes the dynamite with it. And when the dynamite explodes a block away, I'm still here. When the... Oh, no, you put out the fuse. You tricked me.
And here is the dynamite.
No. You took it off the car. It's gone without the dynamite. And I promised I'd kill a lot of people tonight. Now I have to wait. Tomorrow the crowd will be still pushing me.
Pretty fucking funny.
Scaring me. You tricked me. That's what you did. You tricked me. Where are you, Shadow?
I was supposed to kill a bunch of people tonight.
Come here,
Damn
Shadow.
You, Shadow.
Nice, Shadow.
You tricked me.
Nice, Shadow.
I'm here, Anton Spivak.
Yes, I hear you. Nice, Shadow. Come close to me.
Put down that dynamite, Anton.
No, Shadow. I light another match.
If you touch that match to the fuse, you'll die too.
But I'll kill you, and I don't care. You wouldn't let me kill people. And I don't want to live. I want to die. I want you to die too, Shadow.
Wait, Anton.
No, you blew out my match.
Yes, I have a plan. Those thousands of people waiting up the street.
Yes?
You can kill all those people. Wouldn't that be better than just killing the two of us?
How? Tell me how.
Take your dynamite and come with me. Up the steps. Up to the street.
Oh, no. There's policemen out there. I saw them.
But they won't see you any more than you can see me.
No. They will see me.
Hypnotize them.
Huh?
Hypnotize them. Look straight at them. Stare at them. And then they won't be able to see you.
No, I'm afraid.
Think of all those people waiting to be killed. Come. Just a few more steps. I am with you. You'll be safe.
I'll try. All those people waiting to be killed. I'll try it. But don't you leave me, Shadow, or I'll light the fuse.
I'm here, Anton Spivak. Look, there are the two policemen. Just stare at them hard as you pass, and they won't see you.
All right, I'll try.
Well, it's past 7, Connors. Looks like a false alarm this time. Hey, wait a minute. Here's that night watchman.
What's the matter with him? What's he staring at?
Look what he's carrying.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Dynamite, grab him.
No. Take it away from me. Let me go. Hold it. No, I said no.
I got him. It's a masked killer.
No. You fooled me. You said you couldn't see me. No. Give me my dynamite. I want to kill all those people.
Hold him.
No.
Here's Commissioner Weston.
We got him. We got the maniac.
Let me look at it.
No. He tricked me. He said you couldn't see me.
Where did he come from? About a subway excavation, Commissioner. He's a night watchman.
No, he tricked me. The Shadow tricked me.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
It was the Shadow.
Yes, Commissioner Weston. The Shadow. I found the killer, but the glory is all yours.
Before we tell you of the Shadow's next exciting adventure, here's John Barclay, Blue Coal's famous heating expert, with an important message I promised you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barclay.
Friends, there are just 2 more days left in November. That means that homeowners have only 2 more days in which to phone their Blue Coal dealers and get the full details on how they may have a Blue Coal heat regulator installed in their homes for a free trial period of 2 weeks. To me, this is the most unusual offer ever made. The free use of a Blue Coal heat regulator for 2 whole weeks without any obligation on your part to buy. Believe me, friends.
All right, y'all want to do one more? I'm down for one more. The Death Triangle sounds pretty interesting. And I am going to sing a song. So, hope you enjoy it. Hey, mister, where you headed? Are you in a hurry? Need a lift till happy hour? Said, oh no. Do you break for distilled spirits? I need a break as well. Well, and every it's the guild. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cold turkey's getting stale. Tonight I'm eating crow. Fermented salmonella poison. Oh, no. There's a drought at the fountain of youth, and I'm dehydrated. My tongue is swelling up. I said 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Troubled times, you know I cannot lie. I'm off the wagon and I'm hitching a ride. There's a drought at the fountain of youth, and I'm dehydrated. My tongue is swelling up. I said, shit! Shit! Fucking shit! Troubled times, you know I cannot lie. I'm off the wagon and I'm hitching a ride. Don't know where to hitch a ride. Don't know where to go hitching a ride. Don't know where hitching a ride. Don't know where hitching a ride. Right, birthday, hey. Ring.
Until you view.
I don't deserve that.
Ah, yes. It's a lot like Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Isn't everything a little bit like Star Trek: The Next Generation?
What has that got to do with it?
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
All right. Here we go.
Use one of these marvelous thermostats, you don't know what real comfort is. Imagine having your home warm and cool.
The shadow knows.
Blue Coal presents The Shadow, the mystery man who strikes terror in the very hearts of shopsters, lawbreakers, and criminals. Today, the Death Triangle. Ladies and gentlemen, The Shadow will be with you in just a moment. In the meantime, I'd like to remind you of a well-known fact. Coal-colored blue means better heat at less cost. For when you buy blue coal, you're getting the cream of old Pennsylvania anthracite. The harmless blue coloring with which blue coal is trademarked is your guarantee of clean, even, safe, dependable heat all winter long. Such heat ensures the health of your entire household. So when you order coal, specify blue coal. Ask for it by name. Phone your order to your nearest blue coal dealer tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I wanted to ask real quick. I never got a chance to ask this, but for those of y'all who were here from the very beginning, did y'all enjoy the intro, the song, and the video I put together for it? Just leave a thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat or whatever. Just let me know. You know, I'd like to know y'all's feedback on that.
December 22nd, 1913, by order of the authority of Devil's Island, you, Pierre Martin, are hereby sentenced to 100 days in confinement solitaire and 100 lashes in the presence of the assembled prisoners as a warning to all who would attempt to escape. Let the punishment begin. I will find the devil who betrayed me. 1,
special news flash from our affiliated press service. New York, December 12th, 1937. The shadow has been found. Dr. James Evans, world-famous child surgeon, told reporters this afternoon that a wounded man who claimed to be the shadow forced his way into Dr. Evans' private clinic, and at the point of a gun forced him to remove a bullet. The wounded man then revealed that he was none other than that mysterious character who has waged a one-man war against crime, the Shadow. Before Dr. Evans could report the case to the police, however, the Shadow mysteriously disappeared. The famous surgeon believes the Shadow has little chance of surviving his wound. Our organ recital now continued.
Hello?
Hey, real quick, I want to show y'all something. Oh, wait. Hold on. Gotta get a battery in. There we go. I found this at Goodwill, and I thought that it was really appropriate for these shows, and I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate it. Let me switch the camera real quick so you can actually see it. Settings, camera. Oh, okay. There. Check this out. Isn't this so appropriate for what we're doing here? Isn't that cool? You can. Isn't that cool? It's like it changes like different stations. Yeah, some of them are kind of weird, but
We interrupt this radio broadcast for a special news bulletin. Dracula sighted in the greater metropolitan.
yeah, I thought it was cool. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off because I thought that it was kind of cool for what we do or what we're all doing here, and I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I found it at Goodwill for $6, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. All right, we'll continue now.
Dr. Evans speaking.
Thank
Dr. Evans, the man you claim to have operated upon was a fake. The real Shadow has not been wounded.
The Shadow? You are the Shadow?
Yes, Dr. Evans. You don't seem surprised.
I'm not. I've been hoping you'd get in touch with me. That statement I issued was false.
False? Come now, Dr. Evans. A man of your high standing in the medical world does not issue false statements without very grave reasons.
There was a very grave reason. I need your help. An old acquaintance of mine, Raymond Dubril, the financier, has received a death threat.
Have him notify the police.
No, he refuses to do that.
Then let him take the consequences. Unless... Dr. Evans, have you also received a death threat?
Yes, I have.
Before I made this call, I investigated your past, Dr. Evans.
My past is a matter of public knowledge.
You were once a political prisoner on Devil's Island. You escaped 20 years ago with 3 other men. Raymond Dubril, the banker, and Pierre Martin, the concert pianist.
Yes, but our convictions were reversed by a high court a year after we escaped.
I know it was proved that you 3 were innocent. But what about the 4th man who escaped with you? A murderer.
Jacques Courbet. He was caught and sent back to Devil's Island.
After the escape, one of you betrayed him to the police.
I don't believe that.
Why else should he mark you for death?
Then you know Covey escaped from Devil's Island a second time 6 months ago?
Yes, Dr. Evans.
Then you're interested. You'll help?
Yes, I will help. But only because your life is in danger, Doctor. The world can ill afford to lose the skill and genius that has saved the lives of countless children.
You overestimate my importance, Shadow. But will you help?
Yes. When and where does Covey's warning say he will strike first?
At Jubril's Long Island estate tonight.
How do you know this warning came from Covey?
Jubril received a miniature music box in the shape of a coffin in the mail this morning.
A musical coffin?
Yes. And when the lid of the coffin is raised, the music box plays a tune. A tune Jubril, Martin, Covey, and myself whistled as a danger signal when we were planning our escape from Devil's Island.
Where is Jubril, Dr. Evans?
At his Long Island estate. Martin is staying with him, and I am driving out there to spend the night. I had hoped you'd come and help.
I will help you, Dr. Evans. Tell Jubril and Martin that the shadow will be there tonight.
Good afternoon, Miss Lane.
Is Mr. Cranston at home?
No, Miss Lane, he's not.
Do you know where I can reach him?
Well, he may be at his club.
No, I've tried there.
His office?
Yes, everywhere. Nobody's seen him all day.
Oh, is there anything I can do?
Be sure and stay here in case he comes home. I'll call you on the phone later.
Yes, miss.
I've got to find him. I've got to. I've just got to. I've got to find Lamont. Maybe Dr. Evans knows more than he told the newspapers. His office said he might be at home. Number 33. Yes, this is it. Oh, Lamont, I knew they'd shoot you someday.
Yes, miss?
Is Dr. Evans here? I must see him.
I beg your pardon, miss, but are you another reporter?
Yes, and I must see Dr. Evans. It's important. It's a matter of life or death.
I'm sorry, miss, but Dr. Evans has nothing to say to the press. He's not at home.
But I must see him. I must find him.
I'm sorry.
That car. That's Dr. Evans' car.
Yes, miss.
Where's he going?
I'm not at liberty to say, miss.
Never mind. I'll find out myself. Taxi! Taxi!
Okay, miss. Where to?
Follow that big black limousine, the one with the green cross on the license plate.
That's a doctor's car, miss. I may have to break a lot of traffic laws if it goes through red lights.
Never mind. I'll pay the fine. Don't lose sight of that car for a minute.
Okay, lady. But this is going to be one fast ride.
Driver, slow down. That car's turning in at that estate.
What do you want me to do? Go through the gates after?
No. Stop here.
Okay.
Here's $5.
Hey, thanks, man.
I wonder if this is just a wild goose chase. Lamont couldn't be way out here, not if he's wounded, dying. That car, it sounded like... Oh, but it couldn't be. It is. It's Lamont. Lamont!
Margot, what in heaven's name are you doing here?
Oh, Lamont, then it wasn't true. You weren't shot. Dr. Evans didn't operate on you.
Oh, so you heard that news flash, too.
The papers are full of it. I tried to find you at the office, at home, at your club, everywhere.
I'm sorry, Margot. I should have known you'd worry, but I've had a very busy afternoon. How did you get here?
I followed Dr. Evans' car. He just drove through those gates. What's happening, Lamont? Are you trying to find out why he said he operated on the shadow? Is someone impersonating you?
No, Dr. Evans did that, knowing I'd get in touch with him. He needs my help in a very special manner.
But why? Is someone after him, threatening him?
Yes, also the owner of this estate, the banker Jubril and Martin, the concert pianist.
And you're going to help them?
I'm interested in helping Evans. He's a great doctor and a great humanitarian. His life is in danger.
Lamont, now that I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Yes, Margot. Wait in my car. Keep your eye on the house. If you see a light go on and off twice in one of the windows, drive to the nearest payphone and notify the state police to come to the Jubril estate.
I'll watch for the signal.
Fine.
I suppose there's no use my asking you to be careful.
No, Margot, but I'll try. I'll try to avoid really putting Dr. Evans to the trouble of removing the bullet from the shadow.
Jubril, stop pounding on the table and cursing Covey.
Oh, that's all very well for you to say, Evans. Your turn hasn't come, but it will. If we three sitting here, you or me or Martin, don't get Covet when he comes here tonight, you will be the next on his list. You or Martin.
Don't concern yourself about my fate, Dubril. I am not afraid of Covet.
Oh, you'll change your mind if he manages to kill me, Martin.
I wonder what it's like to die. What do you think, Dubril? Or do you ever think of anything but your fat stomach and your money?
Gentlemen, this is no time to argue. I have something more important to tell you.
What is it, Evans? I hear you had quite an experience today. Operated on this man who calls himself the Shadow.
Yes, that's what I want to talk to you about.
Ah, there's a man, Dubril, the Shadow. He might save you from Covet.
What could he do? I've had the best private detectives in the country trying to find some trace of Covet ever since he escaped from Devil's Island again 6 months ago.
By the way, Dubril, I've always wondered who tipped off the police when Covet was hiding after he helped us escape 20 years ago.
Covet was a murderer. We were innocent men.
And also, who betrayed me, Dubril, the time I tried to escape alone the first time?
Martin, Dubril, now listen to me. A moment ago, we were talking about the Shadow. Well, he isn't dying. I didn't operate on him. I announced that, hoping the real Shadow would get in touch with me.
And did he?
Yes. And he's coming here tonight to help us.
I've always been curious to see this Shadow.
You won't see him. No man has ever seen him, but he'll be here.
Oh, Evans, for a man of intelligence, you're talking like a fool. The age of ghosts and mystic presences is
You're
past.
wrong, Dubril, wrong. Because I am a doctor, I can readily accept the fact that the Shadow is the master of the powers of mental suggestion, of mass hypnosis. Recent experiments have proven conclusively that...
Rubbish.
Allow me to convince him, Dr. Evans.
Hey, what was that? Who spoke then?
The Shadow, Dubril. You do not accept the theory of my power of invisibility, but perhaps you will accept the fact, for I am here.
There is no pressure
Sit down,
for that.
Dubril. You look rather pale.
If I am to help you, you will all sit down. Sit at that table there. I understand there is little time to lose. I must know the whole story, the truth, if I am to help you.
Do as the Shadow says. Sit there, Martin. And you, there, Dubril.
Well, why don't you talk back, Dubril?
Be quiet, Martin. Dr. Evans, I will help you if I can. But there is one gap in the chain of events leading up to this moment.
I'll tell you anything I know, Shadow.
Then tell me this. When and under what circumstance did Covet first threaten your life?
Cloud men's minds.
It was the last day we
men and
spent in the
women's
open boat in
minds.
which we escaped from Devil's
And he
Island
has
20 years ago.
telekinesis.
Storms had blown us off our course. Our food was gone. Our water was
He
exhausted.
basically has
Covet, the only one who knew how to
telepathy
navigate, was...
and telekinesis.
Well, he was slowly dying from hunger and thirst.
His
You'll
invisibility
remember his
comes from basically altering men's minds to not be able to see.
Water! Water!
It's not an actual like,
There is no water. The
invisibility
cask is
cloak or
empty.
anything.
You're lying,
He just
Dubril.
mentally
All of
gets
you.
in their minds
You've been drinking my
and makes
share.
them not be able
Give me
to
that
see
bucket.
him.
Give me a drink of that
Don't let him have
water.
it, Matson. Don't let him. Salt water will kill him.
What does it matter, Dr. Evans? 17 days in this
That's why I
open boat.
recommend
Nights
checking
of
out
storm
the
and days
movie
of
with Alec
raging
Baldwin
heat.
because it goes into a lot of details
I'm
about
dying,
his
I tell
actual
you.
powers
Dying.
and where he came from
You're
and
not
stuff
giving
like
me my
that.
share. You're
Yeah.
stealing my water.
For sure. He's really cool.
Where will you be if I die? I'm the only one that knows navigation.
Be patient, Covet. It may rain tonight.
We might as well be back on Devil's Island. At least there was bread and water there.
Bread. Bread. A crust. Just a crust of bread and water. Water.
There's no bread, Covet. The last crust went 3 days ago.
You're cheating me. Killing me. You only brought me along to steer the boat. Now
He's
you're
like
starving
Jean
me to
Grey,
death.
but kind
You
of like
don't
a
want me
watered
to live.
down Jean Grey.
But I will live. I'll get you for this. I'll live to kill every one of you for this. You, Dubril. You, Martin. You, Evans.
Oh, shut him up, Evans. You're a doctor. You know what to do.
Jean Grey's like an Omega level mutant. She can completely destroy
We have no gun. I know, don't
reality
you
at her.
see? The ghost never go far from land or a ship.
Oh, you're right, Evans.
Look to the west. It's land. Land at last. All right. There, to the southwest. You can see the sun of the mountains. We're saved. Free at last. Come here. Sit up. Look. We've sighted land. There'll be food and water plenty for everybody.
You tried to kill me. Starve me to death. But I'm going to live.
I didn't.
I'm going to live until the last one of you is dead. Dead.
threatened all three of us.
I didn't
And so you
realize
see,
that
that's how it all began.
And now Covey is free and out to get us, Shadow.
What makes you so sure it is Covey?
Well, it couldn't be anyone else. It's Covey, all right. He said to Breel that thing on the table.
That oblong box?
Yes, Shadow.
Sorry, I'm just learning
Notice
how to
the
do that.
tape.
So
It's a miniature
Sorry.
coffin, beautifully carved.
Covey was
Tony
a
told me
woodcarver.
how to do
He
it.
was always handy with a knife.
But still, it does not follow that he was the one.
Except for one thing, Shadow. When the lid of the coffin is raised, it's the music box. And that tune it's playing was the warning signal we used while planning our escape from Devil's Island.
Remember, only the four of us knew it. You, Breel, Covey, Evans, and myself.
Oh, stop it, Evans. Stop that cursed thing. Stop it, I tell you. I can't stand it.
So you have a conscience, eh, you, Breel? That danger refrain recalls the past, doesn't it?
Stop talking about it.
It looks as though Covey meant business, doesn't it?
Don't sit there conniving over me. You forget your turn maybe next, maybe tonight even.
I am not forgetting anything to Breel.
You better steady yourself, Gabriel. I'll get you a drink.
Oh, never mind. Here's the decanter. I'll pour it myself. Oh, that tune. Where is it coming from? I smashed the cover.
Good heavens, Gabriel! It's the decanter in your hands.
Oh, someone changed the decanter. Covey, he did it. He's here. He's been in his house tonight.
Gabriel, where are you going?
To my room. I don't trust anybody. I'll be safe there behind locked doors, alone. And if Covey comes, I'll be ready for him.
Wait!
Let him go, Dr. Evans.
But he shouldn't be left alone. Covey may carry out his threat.
Are you sure it is, Covey?
What do you mean? It must be. It couldn't be anyone else. The coffin, the decanters are his warning.
I know. But you said the four of you knew the signal. Are you sure it isn't one of you?
what would y'all's superpowers be if y'all could
What you said
choose
the
one?
Shadow was here to
One
help.
superpower. Mine would be to fly. Fly like Superman.
To a logical
Not just hover around,
mean
but actually
You won't use your power
fly
to save us from him?
around
I
and
shall
have
use my
like
power. At the moment it is required,
a
Dr. Evans.
bubble of
Right now, for instance. Look on the
gravity
table.
around me.
There's
Like,
a note where the decanter was
basically to
standing.
control gravity just around my body.
Covey has been here.
Flight for you too? Yeah.
Listen to this,
But
man.
I want to control
You are the
gravity
first.
around me so that
And you
when
will
I'm
die
flying
tonight,
really
Primo.
fast or diving, the air doesn't like shoot through my
Ladies and
mouth
gentlemen, the
and
shadow
like,
will
make me
return
choke.
in a moment.
Because like
There are
if
thousands
you get
of
on a
families
roller
living around
coaster
snowbound
and
Buffalo
you drop,
today
you know, you
who are
feel
as
that
snug
like
as a
air
bug in a rug
sometimes get
thanks
like,
to Blue Coat.
so anyway, I want to be
You
able
read
to
how the whole city
create
of
like a
Buffalo is
bubble around
literally
me
snowed
so I
in.
can breathe
In that
comfortably.
entire area, business practically came to a standstill for several
But
days.
yeah, flight.
But those
I
families
dream
who laid in
about
their supply of
flying,
blue
and I
coal
can control
kept
my
comfortable.
flying in my
The icy,
dreams.
biting winter
And
blowing
it is the
outdoors
most
made no
exquisite
difference to
feeling in
them.
the world.
These storms are reported to be coming eastward, so take a tip and get ready. Put in a supply of blue coal tomorrow. It is the most economical fuel that you can use. Furnaces, parlor stoves, and cooking ranges in New England were designed to use anthracite. And blue coal is America's
Plus,
finest
I'd be able
anthracite.
to like fight
Blue
crime
coal is mined
and
by the
get
Glenolden
there
Coal
really
Company
quickly and
and is
get away
especially
really
prepared
quickly
for home
without
use.
getting caught.
It is available in all domestic sizes: egg, stove,
Hey Emma, how you
chestnut, and
doing?
tea.
Welcome.
Every carload of blue coal is laboratory
What would your
tested for
superpower
purity
be if you
and
could choose
sizing
one, Emma?
before shipment from the mine. Blue coal
Mine would be
burns
flight.
steadily and
DJ Play
evenly,
Nice would be
sending
flight.
a full supply of heat to the living quarters of your home, even in the most severe weather. Get set for winter tomorrow by ordering blue coal. You will find the name of your nearest blue coal dealer
Maybe
in the Where to Buy
magnetism
section
too,
of
like
your
Magneto.
classified
That
telephone
would be
directory
cool.
under the
Teleportation,
name
like
Blue
Nightcrawler.
Coal.
That'd be cool too. Definitely teleportation's cool. Thank you so much for showing up, Emma. I really
Breel,
appreciate
wake up. I have come for you.
you being here.
So you've come, Covey. Oh, you poor
God bless
deluded
you.
fool. You think I'd let you kill me in my sleep? I've been awake, waiting here in the dark for you to come.
A little light helps. So you've grown a beard since I saw you last, Covey. And your hair is gray.
That gun in your hand won't save you, Dubril. If I die, I will take you with me.
Listen, Covey. I didn't steal your food in the open boat. I swear it.
No? You also betrayed me to the police. You told them where to find me. And I am not the only one you betrayed, am I, Dubril?
No
You
worries.
betrayed Martin
I
the time he
understand.
tried to escape alone, didn't you, Dubril?
Yes, but what do you care, Covey? He wouldn't take me with him. But I did not betray you.
Have you paid Martin for those 100 lashes and those 100 days of bread and water he got because you betrayed him?
Oh, he doesn't know. He will never know it was I.
Real. You remember how we passed the long days in that open boat, throwing knives?
Don't raise that knife, Covey.
We got so good we seldom missed.
I'll shoot if you move.
But Martin was the best. You may shoot me to Breer, but my knife won't miss.
Oh, wait a minute, Covey. I will make a deal with you. Listen, Covey. You are out to get Evans and Martin, too. If you throw that knife, I'll shoot you, and you will never get them.
You would help me kill Evans. I know he's here in the house.
Yes. I hate Evans and Martin, too. I will help you get them.
So, you would betray Dr. Evans to save yourself, Dubril.
The Shadow. Covey, don't be afraid. He's only a man. By some trick he can make himself invisible, but he's flesh and blood. Quick, lock the door. We'll deal with him first.
He won't get out.
Now, Shadow. What can you do to stop us? Speak up. I dare you to speak.
Listen where his voice comes from, Dubril. Then shoot quickly.
No. The shot would bring Evans and Martin. Throw your knife, Covey.
Make him speak. I won't miss.
Speak up, Shadow. We will find you anyway. You can't get out.
I am here in the corner.
In the far corner. Throw your knife, Covey.
Good night, Emma. The radio show puts you to sleep like that, huh?
No. Only my voice was there.
He's there in front
Good
of you.
night, Emma. Thank you so much for coming and showing your
Yes, I will
support.
shoot now. Yes, I will
Have a
shoot.
good night's sleep.
But not the Shadow. He came here to help us catch you, Covey. And he has your knife. It's gone. Now, Covey, you are helpless. And now I'll deal with you.
You treacherous snake. You fool. You think I carry only one knife? This one is for you. Oh.
This butt is for you.
Damn you. But I take you with me, Covey.
Dubril is dead, Dr. Evans.
Yes. Covey's got his word. Where is he?
Look there, on the floor by the window.
Covey. That Covey?
Dubril tried to save his life by promising to help that man kill you.
Dubril? Dubril offered to help Covey kill me?
Look closely, Dr. Evans. Remove the gray wig and the false beard.
Wig? Yes. It's Martin!
Yes. Martin disguised as Covey.
Still alive, breathing.
Get away from me, Evans. Don't touch me. I hate you. I hate you both.
Why did you do this, Pierre? Why?
I hated Dubril because he betrayed me on Devil's Island. I hated you, Evans, because you have got the things that I always wanted. Success, fame, glory. It was I sent the musical coffin, the warning note. I knew you'd think it was Covey. I've got Dubril, but Covey will get you, Evans. He's after you. He will get you. He will kill you. He will...
Martin! Stop breathing. He's dead.
Yes, Dr. Evans. He is dead. You are quite safe now.
You forget Covey.
No, Dr. Evans. I knew, even when I phoned you today, that it was not Covey who sent the musical coffin.
What?
I knew it was not Covey. It had to be Martin or Dubril.
Why didn't you stop them?
Martin and Dubril were both criminals plotting to kill you. If I'd stopped them, your life would have been in danger as long as they lived, hating you always for having attained the things that life denied them.
But you forget, Shadow. Covey may find me. Succeed where Martin fails.
Never. I learned the whole history of all of you before I saw you.
Yes?
Everything, Dr. Evans. Your escape from Devil's Island after Dubril's betrayal of Martin that resulted in the 100 lashes, and his resolve for vengeance. And from the authorities at Devil's Island, I learned the truth about Covey's last escape.
Yes, I see now. I see now why he hated us. But what about Covey?
You are safe now, Dr. Evans. Safe from Covey. The chain of logic is complete. 3 months ago, a bleached skeleton was found on a deserted beach at Trinidad. It has just been identified as the body of Covey.
Before we tell you of the Shadow's next exciting adventure, here's John Barclay, Blue Coal's famous heating expert. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barclay.
Good evening, friends.
While you're doing your Christmas shopping, why not get a gift for your own home?
I kind of got lost on
Something
that
will not
last
only
one.
make it a cheerier, happier place in which to live, but also make it easier to run. To my mind, the perfect gift for any home is a blue coal heat regulator. This marvelous thermostat provides the last word in comfort. For example, there's no running up and down stairs to open and close dampers. The blue coal thermostat does that tiresome job automatically. Keeps your home at just the temperature you want from morning till night. Can be attached to any kind of heating equipment. Steam, hot air, hot water, even a parlor heater.
And Lipton iced tea as usual. All right, I am going to subject you to one more song. I'm sorry. I am so sorry to subject you to one more song before we call it a night, and we're going to do one more video. I hope you enjoyed tonight. I always enjoy the nights we have together, so I'm going to probably make it a tradition to end the night with Tonight Tonight. Time is never time at all. You can never ever leave without leaving a piece of you. And our lives are forever changed. You will never be the same. The more you change, the less you feel. Believe, believe in me. Believe that life can change, that you're not stuck in vain. We're not the same, we're different tonight. Tonight, tonight, so bright. Tonight, tonight. And you know you're never sure, but you're sure you could be right if you held yourself up to the light. And the embers never fade in your city by the lake, the place where you were born. Believe, believe in me. Believe, believe in the resolute, the urgency of now. And if you believe there's not a chance tonight, 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 so bright, tonight, tonight, we'll crucify the insincere tonight. We'll make things right, we'll feel it all tonight. We'll find a way to offer up the night, the indescribable moments of your life. The impossible is possible tonight. Believe in me as I believed in you. Tonight, 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 tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. Tonight, as usual. We'll be doing this every Sunday, and hopefully things will be a little smoother next week. Hopefully, just hopefully things will be smoother next week all around. I appreciate that, Gunnar. That's very kind of you to say it. Yeah, that's very kind of you. I love all of y'all so much, and I'm gonna keep working on getting better and having more interactive and interactive chats and interactive things to do, and just have fun. And if I can just have a place where I can have fun and y'all can have fun with me, that's all I really care about. And it means a lot that y'all are saying that y'all had a enjoyable stream and good show, rock on. That means the world to me that y'all are here supporting me, and y'all you love me. You really love me. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, it means a lot that y'all care enough about me to spend 3.5, 4 hours of your life hanging out with me and just having fun, man. Thank you. It was smoother this time. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, there was definitely an hour there where I was dealing with a lot of crap, so I didn't feel like it was going smooth. But regardless, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. As I always say, nobody can make me feel worse than I make myself feel. So, but thankfully, I have y'all, and I have this place to come and relieve that stress, and I don't feel that way right now. I feel good. I feel like I got some stress out and had some fun tonight with y'all, and that's all I can ask for. And it just means a lot that y'all are here supporting me. And I don't know how many times I'm going to keep saying that, but it does. It means the world. So y'all are here, and for that,
There's only one way to find out. You have chosen wisely.
you have all chosen wisely to be here. It's kind of narcissistic to say, but I think it's funny. And anyway, yeah. So we're gonna play this last this little outro. I think a lot of y'all have seen it already, but this is what I have right now for an outro. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next Sunday. And actually, I'm going to try and do another, since Tony is taking a little hiatus, I'm going to try and do a show on Thursday as well, if y'all want that. I mean, I'm going to probably do it regardless if y'all want it or not. But, hopefully y'all will come by and have a little fun with me then as well, since Tony's going to be taking a little break. I'm going to try and do as much as I can to fill in while he's gone, to give y'all the entertainment that y'all deserve. And please pray for Tony. He's doing good. Like he's fine, but he's trying to center himself and just trying to figure out a way to get by, as we all are. I know everybody's having hard times, so I just want y'all to pray for him. Pray for Comic Relief Crusader 2. pray for everybody that needs a little bit of love and support and help, feeling like they are going to make it, because it's hard right now, especially for a bunch of us freelancers and content creators and stuff that are trying to do this full time. Thankfully, I have a side gig doing copywriting and web design, and hopefully I have a project in the works. Yeah, put ST in the chat for Stark. Prayers for Tony, love and prayers for Tony and Comic Relief Crusader, and you can throw a TZ in there for me if you want to. But just pray that this project gets in the works very soon, so I can get a paycheck, because I'm out. But all I can say is I love all of you so much, and I will see y'all Thursday, hopefully. If not, I'll see y'all again next Sunday. I'm gonna try and have something special planned. I'm gonna try and get that Transformers video out sometime this week as well, and then we're also going to do a stream with Tony, with Diesel, with Comic Relief Crusader, and with Rob Wright. So we're going to have all those people over here talking about Transformers, G1, some of our favorite episodes, some of our funniest mistakes in seasons 2 and 3, what we think about how the movie ended up taking out a lot of our favorite characters from the original cartoon series, and how we feel about the new characters that went into it. And then I'm going to bring in my collection, because I have over 100 Masterpiece figures that go through season 1, 2, and the 86 movie. I have every single Autobot and Decepticon from those seasons and the movie, all but 3 Protectobots. So I need those 3 Protectobots to get X-Transbots to release those so I can complete my collection. I'm just 3 short. I got Unicron and everything. So I just need those 3 figures to complete my collection, and then maybe I can start thinking about season 3. But anyway, I'll leave it off on that. Think about the giveaway and becoming a member at the one with the Morphin Grid level and the Theta Ranger level, and prayers for everybody, including yourselves. I love all of you, and I'll be praying for all of you as well, that y'all have an amazing Christmas this year. I feel the magic in the air, so I feel like it's going to turn out to be a good Christmas. So on that note, I love all of you so much. If y'all want to stay for the outro video, I'm going to play it, but here we go. Have a great night, and may the power protect you. Good night.
In the skies, watching wheels go, it brings truth in his eyes. He doesn't do comments that shows how he knows. The Theta Ranger morphs knowledge of